Welcome to the BYB Podcast. That's for the Backyard Boys.
Backyard Boys.
Yeah, baby. We're doing it. We're having it. It's Monday. We're back from the weekend, and it's a presidential day from what I understand. I don't work for a living, but I roll around and stuff, but nothing's going to stop me, not even a President's Day. How's it going, Yingwei? Did you get the day off from work for President's Day? Did you?
As a matter of fact, I did. And just to keep our dedicated listeners up and running, it's another BYB show and apparently another plane crash in the news.
We didn't have nothing to do with it. You're almost trying to make you're trying to make people think that we might have something to do with that kind of stuff.
No, I think that it's Joey C. Actually, if you want to know the truth.
Not true.
The truth. That's but other than that, everything's great. I did get the day off. Happy birthday to George Washington, President George Washington, of course, to us, and damn glad to be here.
Right. Yeah. And we don't have any Englishmen on the show tonight, like Eagle and Rochi. So I guess we could be happy about our 1776 and the way that all worked out.
Right. We don't have to feel
fine victory.
Yeah, Honky. How's your presidential day? Do you like George Washing Machine?
Big fan of George. Big fan. I was the first president of this country and great things he did. And hello, my Negroes. Nice to see you all again tonight. I'm excited for tonight's show. I know we got us some good stuff coming. I'm just excited.
Good stuff coming, right? And that's not a sign for you, Aaron Imholt, to come running over here because people are coming.
They're coming, and they are coming at levels that you haven't even seen yet.
And is he going to come?
He's going to come, folks. He's going to come. Indeed. We're starting off really gay today just for your entertainment, folks, because we know how gay all of you fuckers in the chat are. Just joking. We love you all. Glad to see you all here. Even the Flat Cat. Even you, Flat Cat. Forcing me to wear blouses on Sunday. Like I said. Oh, yeah. Speaking of which, we are still doing our February membership drive. So we're trying to get those numbers way up. 2 thumbs up worth. Indeed. So if you guys want to get a membership because you don't have one and you want to make sure that you have a membership for our weekly Dabble Review, the show we just did yesterday, if you're not watching that stuff, you're missing out, folks. Exactly. All right. Today we got a poll question up there too. Obviously we're going to be talking a little bit of Chad and Joey teaming up. We definitely got some Gino and Ray DeVito having issues with each other. I don't know. What else do we got? Oh, that's right. Tosspot, Softcast, and all the other incompetent boobs that try to do podcasts in the dabbleverse. Good stuff. We might even watch some of the F Pyramid's rap game. Boom. He's doing it out there, folks. Let's go. Let's go, man. That's right. Well, I guess they don't say Maine up north of Maine. Yeah, Canada.
Did you say Maine?
Maine?
Say Mang.
Maine?
Did you say Mang as in M-A-N-G? Mang? Where like Mang?
No, more like a horse mane, like Rachel. Something you can grab onto when you're riding hard, riding dirty.
Oh, my Mang.
What's up, Maine? What's your problem, Maine? Maine. I know we sound like the seagulls from Finding Nemo. That's a weird reference. I'm sorry, guys. I should be doing better by now, but apparently that's all the nonsense that's in my brain. Mostly marbles just bouncing around in there like synapses, just trying their best to get out. You got synapses. That's right, folks. We are doing it. We will be talking shit about all the people I brought up, indeed, because that's what we do here. We're going to break down that soft weekly show. We're going to break down a little bit of the Tosspot show. and introduce those people to our audience if we haven't already done so to a good oh shit, what do we got here? We do actually have a goddamn Englishman. His ears were burning, folks. He heard me talking shit about the English on President's Day. That's what we do here, though. Welcome, Rochi. I guess we'll do a reprieve. You seem like a nice feller. How you doing today?
Yeah, freezing cold, Quad. Yeah, all good.
You belong in hell for that picture behind you, Rochi. What is wrong with you?
Hey,
Horrible.
what's the matter? What?
Horrible.
What is that?
I believe that's a parrot that's just been run over.
It's a dead lorikeet. That's horrible.
A lorikeet. The guy that knows exactly what breed of bird it is. You really are a bird brain, Yingwei. Jesus.
God.
Do better.
At least Honk has the civility to have a dead addict done behind him, and
Well, to be honest,
has dead
I
trees.
thought he was still alive. Last time I saw him, he was breathing a little bit.
He's
Not very good, but
yeah, he's mostly dead.
it was labored breathing, but he was breathing.
yeah, to
We're
be honest,
sharing the same beanies.
it was a toss-up between this image and Yinglei's Velcro shoes.
All right, you probably picked the right one, man.
God damn. His orthopedics.
It's a good thing Mrs. Yingwei doesn't watch this show. That's for sure.
Do you wear those socks that squeeze your legs? What are those called?
Condoms.
Exactly. Thank you. Very much like Kevin Brennan wearing his shiesty all the time on MLC now. He claims that he doesn't have diseases like monkeypox and COVID, but he keeps showing these fake tests he's taken that he doesn't have AIDS or well, he says he doesn't have COVID. I don't know. I think he's got lots of things floating around in that bloodstream. But
what did you call it? His what? His shiesty?
Yeah, he's got a shiesty, like the kids, the teens. You know, the teens. Do you know what I mean?
I know what teens are, but I have never heard of a shiesty before.
The teens?
The blacks.
No, it's that thing they wear. It's kind of like a ski mask, like your buddy Red Rocket. But it's those black things with the faces cut out. The shiesty.
Okay, I've learned something today.
He looks like a goddamn astronaut just stepping off the space station, or he looks like a fucking NASCAR driver that just took his helmet off. Those things that they wear.
Got it.
Black. Yeah, okay, you get it. All right.
Also, Quad, I thought Brennan took
I'm jealous. Yeah, what's up, Roach? Sorry.
I thought Brennan took a completely different test. I saw an image on Twitter. I assume you've probably got that tweet, right?
He doesn't have a Twitter. What are you talking
about?
No,
Cumia's tweet. Retweeting when Brennan had tweeted when he had a Twitter that he took a COVID test, and Cumia said, "Look again at what test you took."
Pregnancy test. Is he pregnant or is he not? Do you have any info on that?
Well, he looks pregnant, but yeah, it's weirdly enough.
Brandon looks pregnant. I mean, he's got tits. He does have tits.
Yeah, who doesn't have tits in the dabbleverse at this point?
Pretty much. Yeah, you called that. You called it. You called it. All right. We do have a poll question, folks. And I don't mean like a penis. I just mean an actual poll question. But yes, the poll question today is Chad Zumach and Joey C. is Joey, God damn it, I can't talk. Is Chad and Joey C. podcast a recipe for success? You guys better all answer that question immediately. We'll go ahead and wrap that up in about an hour. I see there's about 30 votes so far, so we got to get those numbers up, folks. You know what other numbers we got to get up? Get up those like numbers, because we're not going to start doing a show till we get up around I don't know, what do we need, about 30 of them before we start doing a show. So hit the like button, smash to subscribe, and turn on your notifications. So anytime we go live, you will know about it. If you don't do that, then you're not really our friends, are you? And we want to be friends. We want to be on like a first name basis. We want to be part of your family because, God darn it, Spirtopia's for families, right, guys?
Yeah, 100%. We also return, or we allow our tards to return on a daily basis. Just ask Kaz. Yeah.
We do. And the other things that go on in there is like people being really mean to poor little fellers like Softcast, who is about as soft as you could possibly get. So the name fits, Soft. We've ran into a bunch of these soft motherfuckers over there. Tosspot, Soft Weekly. I'm sure there's a long list of them that have come and left. But those are the two I can think of right now because they're both about the same person. Big bitches individually, but also together. They're one big bitch. I saw that Tosser was trying to go after Softcast on Friday. How do you think he did? Not everybody else on the show, but how do you think he personally himself, Tosspot, did?
Absolutely dreadful, Quad. Yeah, he kind of showed himself up for in his own words from today, the co-host that he is, as he admitted that he's probably better as a third mic than he is a host. However, I think we're gonna.
He's better as a listener.
We're gonna rebuild him, though, right? I think we're gonna put him back up there. So. Oh, Roger Moore again.
Before we go any further, welcome to the podcast, Roger Moore, victim of theft.
A package has stole my curry.
Come on, it's President's Day. We're supposed to be doing American references. I don't know why you guys are talking about stuff we don't even get.
Try to hang on to your curry, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, we don't even have those people over here. I don't think. I've never seen one. Not where I live. That's it. That's you Englishmen.
I thought you were exporting them to Canada, back where they belong, right?
Fine with me. Yeah, send them north, send them south, send them across the ocean, send them somewhere. Just get them the hell out of here. That's all I
call them sand N-words.
Yeah. Yeah, on that naturalization test, they should have a few more questions. That's all I'm going to say. Like, are you a Muslim? Check that box and you're fucking out. No, God, that's wrong. I'm joking. Just jokes. YouTube terms of service. I didn't mean it. I take it back. Kind of. Not really. But anyway.
Doing your best to get that ban, ain't you?
Ban. That's right, folks. And Flat Cat Jessica, $3. Happy birthday to our G Rob in the Hughezy. Happy birthday, G Rob.
G-Rob. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Pew 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 pew.
Pew 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 pew. Oh, there you go. I could do that. Happy birthday to you. There you go. Thank you very much, Jessica Flatcat, for giving me $3 to say what I was planning on saying anyway. So just FYI, you waste $3, but no, that's nice of you to do that just to say happy birthday. G-Rob, who's our number one mod over here. She does not miss a show or hardly a second of our show. So she's always here working her little hiney off. So huge happy birthday to her. I don't know what the deal is with the rest of my mods. The slackers, they're not trained well. Yeah, they are. They need a little.
Their wrenches get rusty after a while, I bet.
Yeah.
One of them is black.
One of them is a black, and one of them is a allegedly in Minecraft. But also we have Doom. With the only reason he has a wrench is so we don't get the curse or the turn. We don't need either one of those things for our show. That's bad news. When you fuck with Doom, you get the boom. Right, guys?
For sure.
100%. It looks like Honk's fucked with Doom. Honk, what's going on with your quality and your on your stream there, mate? Your camera.
Yeah, you look like you're doing a Nobody Likes Onion stream.
I don't know why it does it on this one, on StreamYard. No idea. Doesn't do it on the other ones. Just StreamYard.
Yeah. I mean, we're obviously having the exact same problem as you on StreamYard right now. I mean, it makes sense.
No. Wasn't saying that. I was saying it does it with my camera just on StreamYard. I don't know why. It doesn't do it on OBS or any of the others. Trying to make me fucking look bad. Thanks for pointing it out, Rochi. Son of a
No
bitch.
worries, mate. No worries.
Rochi's going to make us all cry before this night's over, the son of a bitch.
I hope that
He's not happy because we get a President's Day and he's not having some sort of fucking Prime Minister's Day or something this Monday because he had to go to work today.
Hearing that, I ain't hearing nothing about that.
Yeah, I can't say what I was about to say. Yeah, we're not going to celebrate anything Keir Starmer says. For example, recently he's talked about deploying the British Army into Ukraine if there's peace talks between Russia and Ukraine. Right, so yeah, fuck that guy. But again, God save the king
And Queen, if there was one.
Yeah,
I like seeing God save the Queen way better. I mean, I'm talking about Victoria, obviously, guys. Come on, right? God save the Queen, Victoria, our favorite lady.
That's right.
Yeah, way better than that horse face chick, Rachel. And she's here too. Indeed.
No offense.
No fence. Yeah, you can't.
No fence. You can't jump.
She's wild at heart. She's a wild horse. So yeah, you don't fence her.
Wild horses.
No offense. No offense. Indeed. All right. I don't know. I don't want to just jump right into topics. I did see today though. Okay, we're going to talk about Gino and stuff, but I do want to get maybe the chat, since that's what our thumbnail is, and that's what we came here to talk about a little bit at the beginning. And I do have Rochi here right now. And I don't know how long that'll last because I know it's late at night, buddy. So maybe it's better to start off with Chad and Joey C, as it were, if you will.
Well, quite. I don't know if you had the displeasure, I suppose, of watching Joey's membership show from last night. I know we were doing the show currently at the time.
I just watched it today. I was gifted a membership, so I am a member. I'm a member of Catalano TV. Actually, I'm not sure if he's a member of BYB, but they sure seem to know a lot about what we talk about on our weekly Dabble review. I did catch that from last night's Joey Catalano show. Him and Lou were very upset that, I don't really like to cover them because they're not very important. They're way down the list of stuff to talk about. I don't find them entertaining or good, or it's not worth talking about for the most part. But yeah, apparently they're offended that we called Lou a 600-pounder. I don't know. It's a long list of stuff they don't like. What a bunch of whiny babies, huh?
Yeah, it's weird. Like, you call Lou 600 pounds, that forced Lou to go and weigh himself, and I believe Lou is 326 pounds.
Oh wow!
700 billion and 3,300 million.
Oh, I mean what a skinny little boy he is. If I would have known that. Oh, but wait, he's only 4'10", so that kind of fucks that up, right?
Lou, Oompa Loompa.
He's a Lou.
We'll just call him Oompa Lou from now on.
It's accurate.
Oompa Lou. I love it. I love it. He's the toothless Oompa Loompa. Oompa Lou.
Yeah, he's a scary monster too, for sure. Yeah, I mean, whoa, what's that? Holy shit! Watch out! It's a monster.
Oompa Lou. He's even got the skin tone for it.
Yeah, he's a little orange. All right. Yeah, so lots of talk. Chad Zumach and Joey C talking about doing a show together. I found that very interesting. But indeed, before we go any further, let's check out what do we got here from Twitter. We got, I don't know if you guys saw this one.
Yep.
Yes, apparently all these pictures that Chad took apparently were videos, and they just took like screen grabs from them. I had no idea until I saw the full videos come out just a few days ago. So let's check out these videos. Team Sir Tim, how dare you? I mean, the guy's wearing a freaking Melton hat. How can you with a Melton hat on kiss? Look at Chad is so happy. Everyone's happy, but especially Chad
on a bicycle.
Oh my God, he's so happy, folks. Oh, look at him. He's just happy to have friends and be hanging out. It doesn't even matter if he's just sitting there on a bed with a bunch of Spartans. Yeah.
Oh,
no, we don't want to hear music. We don't need to hear music. And there you go.
Jesus Christ.
Look at the little fingers. Look at Joey's little fingers. He wants to rub his arm. Look, they really look each other in the eye, man. It probably wouldn't be gay.
God.
You know, it's
Joey
not
is
gay unless
thinking-
you make eye contact, right, guys?
Oh, yeah. There was tongue slippage in there. Look at that. Smack.
I don't even know what to say here.
So, what's off-putting about this quad is, well, apart from the obvious off-putting things, one, who knew that Joey had a bigger gut than Chad? That's weird.
Yes.
Two, why is everyone claiming that Chad is 5'8" when we all know that Joey C is 5'3"?
Yeah, I have no idea, but they look about the same height. Maybe Chad's got 1 or 2 inches on him, so I guess that would make Chad like 5'4", 5'5", confirmed. Boom.
Chad also looks older than the Pope in this video. Oh, Jesus!
Shit, how many times are they gonna do this shit?
Yeah.
Every time they meet, they met 3 different times. So every time they've met, they've absolutely got it on. Super hot, right, guys? It's gonna make you throw up in your mouth. I apologize for that. But this is not the only. I mean, oh shit, that's right, Chad. Oh, this is an old one. You remember when Chad went to AC last year? Yeah, that's right. Oh, lovers. Yeah, I know Chad just playing hard to get. You know what I mean?
John looks like one of those kids from March of Dimes that's got the big body cast on.
I mean, one?
Yeah.
A lot of people have speculated that John does indeed wear a brace of some sort, just to
that's
keep,
not
like,
innards posture.
Innards from falling out. You know, like Aaron wears that brace on his ass to make sure his prolapse doesn't fall out.
You watch your asshole falling out on live stream.
I mean, there's braces for everything, from what I understand. So it's good. Whatever, you got to keep that stuff in. Yeah. So John keeps his gut from falling out, but Aaron keeps his ass from.
Well, that's definitely more than a girdle. That's for sure. There's something else there. He looks like Bob Hope at 93.
Right. And people say that we do gay stuff on BYB. Obviously, that's not the case. So
when was the last time one of us kissed
or done anything near
even
this?
Remotely gay.
Yeah, exactly. Remote gay. That's being gay from a distance. Remote gay.
Exactly.
Not even remotely.
Yeah, Quad. I've heard that only gay podcasts have QR codes on the top right-hand side. Shit.
That's a rumor. That's just rumors. I know I've heard that myself, but don't trust Jesse PS or anything he says. It's all lies. I promise you guys. Yes. All right. That's a great time to just take a little tiny break and mention that indeed, if you want to give to this program, you can use the super tip, voice chat, text tips at supertip.gg/BYB. Also, all the links are pinned to the top of the chat. And like I said before, we are absolutely doing a membership drive for the month of February for Black History Month and reparations. We're absolutely trying to get ours. We want a piece of that pie, motherfucker. Motherfucker, you help us out over here, motherfucker, with some reparations and shit. And shit. We're serious about that shit. Where's my money, motherfucker? Yeah, you guys can critique me. Greg, you may critique me if I'm not quite doing it right. But I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
Are you open to lessons at all? Somebody's offering?
Yes.
See there. See. That's a true white man right there. That's a true.
I'll take my blackening lessons. Indeed,
he can be blackened.
Blackened. Mean Gene became a BYB Podcast member. Beep, 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 beep.
Oh,
Mean Gene, won't you be
slow.
so mean to us, though? We can't really handle the criticism or any anger whatsoever. We doing it, though. What's this? Black Quad? Black Quad? Black. I probably have a monstrous dong if that's the case. Hey, ladies. You like QBC or BQC? Fuck, I fucked it up. God damn it. All right, we're starting over. Mean Gene, thank you very much. We do appreciate that once again. I don't recognize the name. Do you guys recognize Chubby? Chubby is
It's a cross between Steel Toe and Chad.
It's kind of a zoom. It's kind of a Chad movie. It's a Chubby.
That is very creepy and interesting at the same time.
Hey,
I was not quick enough to do it, but I mean, can we still do it? It's a cross between a what?
a movie and a Chad.
Oh, look at this.
Juby Zumholt became a BYB Podcast member. Beep, 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 beep. Thank you very much, sir. So welcome, Mean Gene and Chubby Zumholt. We do appreciate it. Absolutely. Oh, okay. Shades Cow, you got me there. Son of a bitch. Yeah, see, that's why you guys are keeping me on the straight and narrow. You keeping me in check, as it were, if you will. Shades Cow, no black guy has a dong named Lil. Like
Not even
Lil
Lil
Wayne
Wayne, man. Lil Wayne
what's
is
Lil
Big
Wayne called
Wayne. Big Wayne.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you got him. You got him. Yeah, there. What about Lil Wayne then? That's right. You called it. Puddle of AIDS, $2. FYI, new Nambla chat name is Hung Daddy.
Man.
I don't know what Nambla is, but I'm in.
Why does Yingli look like the only person that's writing that down?
I don't have a very good memory. Everybody wants to know what Lou's saying right now.
Yeah, we need a translator. Does anyone speak Java? A hut? HUD? Is it a HUD? Hut? Is it a hut with a T or a D? Like a HUD?
Chud.
Housing and urban development, like that.
Chode.
Java, the human housing and urban development guy. He's from the government.
HUD?
He's from HUD. He's from the government.
Yeah. Jabbering Chud. Yes, that could be him. Oh shit!
Oh fuck you, Peter Sky Parker. I'm not even gonna bring up your fucking chatting anymore. I'm just gonna say fuck you and move on. You're not even being truthful right now. I know that I have a silky smooth voice and a silky smooth microphone to go with it.
Just don't move backwards.
Is that the problem? I can't have a laugh. I can't enjoy myself and sit back and have a giggle. I have to be right on the mic like I'm fucking I'm toss pot passing out.
Then you're supposed to fall out of your chair forward and then have your head hit the counter on the way down. That's how he rocks it. That's how he rolls it.
Yeah, but you see, I don't got my little red dot.
You cleared that up pretty fast. Hindus don't
Sure
do
did.
that.
I cleared that up pretty fast. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Your voice is an ear knife. Really, Peter Sky Parker? All right, mods. Shut this shit down. Shut these motherfuckers. Nobody's talking about my microphone. Anybody talk about my microphone? You boot them from the chat.
You're getting challenged now.
Shut it down.
Pyramids want you to pop a wheelie.
I'll pop a boner before I pop a wheelie, homie.
Boing.
We're losing control.
We've never been in control. Yeah, what?
Was that just me vodka there, Yingli, that you just nicked.
Oh, no, unfortunately, that's water. I have to work in the morning. Otherwise, you'd bet it'd be vodka.
Yeah. The favored drink of many people in the dabbleverse, like Red Rocket, for example. He's a huge fan of the
Yes.
this. Yeah, indeed.
Yes.
All right, let's get into it, guys.
Play a clip.
Play the clip. Play. All right, you
Wow,
guys
that was-
recognize this guy? He's the mud shark, and no, I don't. Well, he did sit on a black cock in a sauna one time, right, Roach?
Black one.
Yeah, I believe so. And also,
On purpose?
there you go. I just sorry, I got distracted. My one thing for Black History Month for Big Black, I'll change my background for him. There you go. I'm giving back.
Oh, thank you.
You're giving black. I mean, back.
Yeah, black. Yeah.
I got to give
I'm
Roach.
black, y'all, and
I
I'm
mean,
black,
yeah, big
y'all.
blacks and props, not Roach.
Blackity, I'm black, y'all. All right, we're doing this. All right, so it sounds like Joey C and Chad Zumach indeed have a master plan to actually do a podcast together. I know you guys covered this a little bit on the Pint Double Pint on Sunday, which was yesterday. So I don't feel too weird being a day late and $1 short. But here we go. Let's hear it from the shark's mouth himself. The lipless mouth.
Joey C, everybody. Yeah. Whoa. Let's make it. Whoa.
What's up, Mud Shark? What's happening?
What's going on, dog?
Not much, my brother. Not much, man. Just got the grandkids over for the weekend.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you had grandkids. There.
Speaking of blankets, also, I just wanted to say, where did this whole thing? Do we blame Deadpool for this connection?
No.
This connection from hell, maybe you would want to call it.
Well, it's a
Dr.
toss up.
Chow.
Well, I was going to say there's a toss up between three people we can blame. It's Deadfalls, the first one, Little Lemmy, or Granny. So therefore, we blame Deadfall because obviously, you know.
Better watch it, dude. I mean, you might be my co-host and all, but Deadpool's the owner and operator here. That would be like saying to the CEO, like, "Oh, I blame the CEO," and he'd be like, "Yeah, cool, you're fired."
Well, to be absolutely clear, Quad, when I say blame, I mean thank gracefully, because this has been my one dabbleverse dream for two criminals to do a show together. It's whatever it is, it's going to be, no matter what they try and do, it's going to be a shit show for starters. Everyone's all in agreement with that, and it's going to be gold.
Right?
So,
All right, you bloody well, right? You got a bloody right to say, hey. Yeah, absolutely. So you think that you blame Deadpool, Granny, and Lemmy? I would just blame I would just the location. They just live in the same fucking town, so it just made perfect sense for them to hang out with each other. And like you said, they're both criminals, so yeah, it was. It was.
How long does it last?
well, it's not even
Well,
started.
it hasn't even started yet.
No,
It
I know,
hasn't
but how
started
long
yet.
will it last?
Let's
How
not get
long do
too
you think
far
that
out of
they will go before they start?
Okay, do you remember Chad set up this live event in AC recently?
Yeah.
All right, now you can start imagining how long it'll last. Yeah,
Well,
that
I'm
should
wondering-
be
well,
food for thought.
Times
That's a
two
good
because
point.
Joey's involved.
Does it ever start? That's a good question to get going with. But how long will? I mean, the two of them, I just can't see this getting off the. Well, okay, that's all right. Fair. Yeah, maybe I answered my own question. Okay, I see where you're going there with that.
G-Rob,
Yes.
don't Chad and Joey live only a few miles away from each other? Correct. You
Can't
have
we
it
just build a fence
correct.
around them?
Yeah, corral them in. They probably will be meeting up at the Golden Corral, knowing these two.
There you are.
I got 13 of them.
You know what's so funny? We met in person a couple of weeks back, and it's funny when you actually meet a person and then you realize they're completely normal. Like I had no idea.
Mm.
That
I'm
you and your
glad we
wife
met, man. I'm really
Me
glad we
too.
met. I really am. So
Yeah, it was one of those things. Like you just like, oh yeah, he's just a nice guy, and you and your wife are pleasant, and I feel like an asshole.
nah, I don't feel like an asshole, man. Everything takes its course naturally. You know, it was bound to happen. When it happened, and it turned out to be good for both of us. So that's good.
I love how you had to drive 2.5 hours when I could have drove. I think we live like 20 minutes, 15 minutes apart.
Something like
To
that.
me.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Are you doing the Hackamania thing?
No, man, I'm not going to Hackamania at all. No, thank you. Oh, my medicine, yeah, thank you.
Yeah. He's not going to Hackmania. You better not. You better fucking not. You'll have to be watching out for wheelchair quad. I'll run your feet over or something. Watch it. But didn't Chad already has said like, oh, I don't work with these non-comic losers. Like he calls everybody a loser.
You know, though, I was thinking, could you come up with a little bit more of a menacing nickname than fucking wheelchair quad? I mean, something that's going to put a little fear in them.
Yeah. I know. As soon as I heard wheelchair quad was going, I canceled my flight. Fuck that! I don't want to get in trouble. I don't like the sound of
you
this
have
at all.
the death squad. How about the death quad? Does that make you happy? I don't know.
That sounds better.
Let's spitball it.
Yeah. Hep C
Death
quad.
from below. I don't know.
Hep C quad.
Chairman of the board. I don't know.
Festering pustule quad. No, that doesn't sound good.
You know, I've never really thought about that. I mean, yeah, I do need a more menacing name. I just never considered myself
look
a
at Viper.
dangerous
Look at
weapon.
Viper. Viper's got it. Quad squad.
I said quad squad.
Oh, okay. Well then, fuck Viper.
Big Black.
Yes, you spelled it correctly. That's what I was thinking. Don't give him credit for that.
Chairman of the board.
No, I'm not going.
Disabled Asian Pat Dixon. Jesus, that's a really long name.
I'm not doing that with Melton, man. I mean, I'm over all his drama and all his bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So,
are you still doing his super tip thing?
yeah, because I mean, I took it because I mean,
I'm not gonna have anything to do with Mountain. You know, you still using the super tips? Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. I'll do the super tip system. That's a given. You know.
So, well, Quad, a quick question, right? So, if you have any issues with super tips yourself, who do you contact? Do you mind me asking?
Ghostbusters.
Well, you can contact one of two people, right? I believe.
The really fat guy or the really New Zealand guy?
Yeah, exactly. So
he always talks really weird though. When I can't understand a word that fucker says. Oh, I know, mate. Hey, put another shrimp on a barbie, and then you get on your OBS and whatnot. It's like, what the fuck is that, man?
So it's kind of funny that, like, whenever Joey's got an issue with super tips, he has to contact at least one person one step away from Melton. But yeah, he's not doing any business with Melton whatsoever. So yeah, well done, Chad.
That's right, F Pyramids. I know.
I'm going to have to put
problems with the super tip system, mate.
I'm going to have to put you up with a Sheila for this one. Please hold.
Yeah, so anyway, whatever. You better not come to fucking Hackmania, motherfucker, because you know what? That's right.
Well, can we put up a poll for, maybe come up with 4 suggestions for a more menacing name for Quadfather?
No, just put them in the chat. We'll read them.
There you go.
We already have a poll question up. I mean, Quadzilla. There you go. I like that shit. That's a good one. Quadzilla. Fucking done. Go. They say he's got to go. Go, Quadzilla. That's right, motherfuckers. That's a good one. We'll keep it. That's Viper too, by the way, everyone. Viper nailed it. Nailed it. I like this Viper feller. He's a good egg.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah.
was
That's
going
good
to
stuff.
take him to court, and I had a legal case, and a lawyer was going to take the case, and and then he's the one that came. I'll give you the super tip machine, and he did. So I mean, we're using it, yeah.
So it's just purely business between you at this point. There's no like.
Yeah, there's nothing.
There's no sex. There's
No
no
relationship
lovemaking,
off screen.
kissing.
No,
A little
no,
kissing.
No.
Well, he just had to check, because Chad's a very jealous lover. He wouldn't want to share his brand new little Joey with anyone, especially that big Milton with that hunchback.
Just so you know, I don't share me Joey's.
He might escape his aquarium, that old Milton.
No.
So he wants me to go. He made me an offer and I said I'd think about it. What would you do if you were in my position?
Well, I mean, you're a seasoned comedian, 20 years. He knows that. You're going to bring a lot to the table. I mean, from what I know of him.
Holy shit. Is fucking Chad asking Joey for advice on?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Just blow my head off now. What the fuck?
Exactly.
The
What
world
should I
depended.
do? Dude, like, I totally don't know. Should I go to like Hakamania and stuff? Or what do you think? Joey C, you know things. Like, should I go? Oh, totally, dude.
Are you going to be home on Friday? I'm going to bring my
Yeah, Joey C is the person to get advice from. But as we already watched yesterday, Chad's been asking Kevin Brennan if he should go because is that going to be an issue, boss? If I go hang out with those losers in Las Vegas. Of course, he has to call us losers still. I'll do a live stream from Vegas and I'll just make fun of Carl and Melton. I think that's the play. What do you think, boss? Totally.
Also, let's not forget, Quad, that Chad had to ask advice from the convicted liar Joey C. You had to ask him advice.
You got to get two criminals putting their thoughts together. Two criminals are better than one when you're thinking up schemes and grifts, right?
Yeah, true. But wasn't it 2 weeks ago that Chad made the great decision of turning down $1,000 to do 5 minutes of stand up, right? So that's why he's now questioning everything. That
he got stage fright. Come on, you know how that goes. I know you know how that goes, Rochi. You told me. Yeah. Oh, I shouldn't bring that up on the show. Sorry about that. By the way, those blue chews are already in the mail. I sent them payment for doing the show. Oh, we weren't supposed to talk about that either. Fuck, dude. I'm sorry, man. I I need to learn to keep my mouth shut.
Dude.
To these events, he does pay.
So does
he's
Chad.
pretty on point in what he says. So I would take it. I mean, if you feel it's worth it. I mean,
all right, we're not going to listen to. We'll jump ahead because they're just blah blah blah.
Hey, Quad, is that the loudest that clip goes?
Right. That was.
Yes, sir. That is one of the problems I've been noticing with all these clippers lately. They are not good about getting their audio levels up, indeed. But dabbleversity, you need to work on it, man. People, you guys need to get your video quality up too. Some of these fucking things are like in 480. I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, I could have sent you because I've written this myself, Quad. But again, self-admittedly, I only uploaded it in 720p because the fruit only does 720p. So.
Twerk levels.
Shit, isn't that a part of Vince lawyers?
Yeah, cool.
Peter Sky Parker, watch it, man. You're on the edge, buddy. I thought we were gonna block him. I thought we were gonna kick him. What happened?
Isn't that one of his soccer accounts?
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
It's always the soccer accounts. They're very obvious sometimes, but you forget them.
Is Claude now the judge of height supremacy? What the fuck is going on here? Did you just make that name just now just to be a prick? How dare you, motherfuckers? God, these people. They're the worst.
Working out great, and we all did a stream together and got to know one another. But honestly, because of that and the excitement that came from it, an idea came into my head. I'm not going to say it on air right now because it's so good. I don't want to ruin it, and I don't want somebody else to do it. But I tell you what I'm going to do. I know your grandkids are there. I'll message you. I don't know when you're free. I want to talk to you on the phone because I want to pitch you this idea.
All right.
And if you're about it, I want brainstorming. And I think it's a very good money-making opportunity, not just for that, but it can go outside the shitverse, the dabbleverse. It's a really cool concept, and it can only work with you and me.
Well,
Okay, so it's a podcast conception that it can only work with Chad and Joey. And Chad doesn't want to talk about the idea because it's so good that someone would steal it. So do you guys think that Chad Zumach possibly came up with a podcast idea that no one in the history of podcasting has thought of?
Yeah, that's highly likely with Chad because he's such a genius. Otherwise, that it just stands to reason that he came up with something nobody else has ever thought of.
And it would only work with Joey C and Chad Zumach.
Yeah, that's the beauty of the whole thing.
You've got up there on the stage right now behind you, Quad, Joey and Chad, two of the three stupidest fuckers in this dabbleverse. No, it isn't big no.
A hard no? That's a hard no, dog.
How
hard no, dog.
Yeah, the chances are pretty slim.
Yeah, I just can't imagine. Whatever. I mean, Chad's doing okay. So this is the thing on that membership only stream that Joey see last night. So apparently he did talk to Chad after this podcast, and Chad confided in Joey that indeed Chad Zumach wants to get away from the Dabbleverse, wants to get away from MLC and Kevin Brennan, who he considers very toxic, from what I understand. So he's looking for an out. So you did hear him just there mention that his idea is so big and so good that it'll get them out of the Dabbleverse. So it's almost like he considers the Dabbleverse a slum, and like he wants to get out of it, moving on up, kind of thing.
It can only be gay porn after watching these guys kiss as much.
I mean, does Chad have an OnlyFans? Does he stream to OnlyFans? Do you know?
I don't know.
No, but we do know that Joey C had a Chatterbait profile with him and his wife.
Right. And what was his preferences? Like gay, sex, and trans or something?
Interest was men, couples, and trans.
Couples.
Whoa.
Yeah, couples. I remember that.
Whoa.
Yeah. Indeed. 87 votes. All right, everybody, you guys got to keep voting in the chat there. That poll question. Indeed. Will this be a success with these two knuckleheads working together, or is it going to be a slam dunk failure? I kind of assume that that's the case, but who knows? Who knows? We could be wrong, man. These guys could be just on the verge of something so big we can't even fathom it. But like I said, Chad Zumach.
When was it? When did they have this conversation? When was this video made? Was it yesterday?
This was from Friday or
Saturday.
Saturday. Yeah,
Do we know more about what this plan is or this idea is yet, or is that still on the queue?
Well, he doesn't want it to. No, it has not been talked about. Joey did not let anything out of the bag last night on his membership only stream. The only thing he did say was that Chad definitely said that he wanted to get away from MLC, Kevin Brennan, toxicity. You know, everybody's always saying that word. The Dabbleverse is so toxic, dude. I want out of it so bad. So bad. I'm gonna go hang out with Nick Swartzen in the Key West because that's not toxic, and I totally won't get monkeypox.
Well, it was also interesting. There's only other two things that Joey made reference to with the phone call, the 30-minute phone call with Chad, which was Chad said that Joey did indeed get trolled worse than everybody else in the Dabbleverse, which, you know, I think you could probably argue against, by the way. And the other thing that Joey said, he said, I told Chad that Dr. Chow has been around since day one in my chat, and he's a good guy. And he said, and Chad agreed. And I thought, okay, I don't think that sort of seems like the sort of thing Chad would just go, yeah, I agree with what you're saying, Joey. I think what happened there was Joey spent 30 minutes on the phone to Chad, and the only words that Chad could get out was, "I want out of the dabbleverse," and then Joey just wouldn't shut the fuck up.
So I had that thought, and I was thinking about that. Now that Chad does have a lot better view, whatever, he's doing good. I mean, we can all admit that he's making money. He's got memberships. He may have lost his Patreon, but as far as his YouTube channel, like, you cannot knock what's going on over there from what he had a couple of years ago. I mean, it's not even in the same ballpark. Speaking of ballparks, do you guys think it could be something about baseball?
No.
Well, that possibility did cross my mind, because isn't it like winter training or whatever the fuck in Florida right now? I've heard Joey talk about that. I know nothing about baseball, by the way, but yeah, I thought
you know a lot about cricket. We found out yesterday.
Apparently not.
I'm in. I mean, I gave you my new number. I DM'd you.
But okay, so that's the next one that came up in my mind is so as I was watching that, Chad was like, "Oh, I got such a good idea that like, and only the two of us could do it." And then Joey allegedly doesn't know what the idea is and automatically just says, "I'm in," as you heard him just say right there. So he has to already know what the idea is, correct?
Yeah, I think I got a sneaking suspicion that Joey knew that somebody else has given Chad this great idea and told Chad to run with it and say it's all your idea. Chad's done that, but Joey's inadvertently kind of let the cat out of the bag, for lack of a better term, by just going, "Yeah, I'm in," straight away, rather than going, "Actually, Chad, yes anding," for example. "Chad, what's your idea?" To get Chad to actually open up on his own stream, talk about it, get the money rolling in, because as you can see there, Waver was like up for the teaming up with Joey C immediately. So
yeah, Waver. How dare you? How dare you, Waver?
Use my new cell phone.
Okay.
So you got it. Call me anytime. I'm here. I'll answer the phone.
Everybody has your phone number now that you gave it out on your live stream at Stuttering John's house, right, guys?
Chilling at home.
Yeah,
we picked up yesterday. It's my daughter's birthday weekend, so we gave her and her husband a chance to go out for the weekend. And
that was nice.
Yeah. So, I'm definitely in, man. Just call me anytime. I mean, whenever you get availability, just call me, and we'll definitely let's move forward with this, man. Because this is. I've been talking to my wife, and I said, I'm really glad I got to meet Chad, and now that he met us, I really hope, and I didn't even want to bother you, I didn't want to even bother you after we saw you a couple weeks ago. I go, I'll let Chad reach out to me, I think I sent you the picture of you and I texted to you one day, and then, I just waited for you to, and then you came, I heard people say, Chad come up with this idea when he agreed with you, and I'm like, oh, I'm in, right away. But I said, they go, you should clear the whole. I go, no.
So someone somewhere just said, like, Chad came up with this idea. You guys should work together. And he's like, I'm in. Okay. So here's kind of the point is Joey C is desperate to as Tukey pointed out. And Joey took great offense to that and called in or texted B Dabbler on his show live the other night. But he was getting called out for not being very interesting or fun or doing a good podcast anymore, because the only thing people want to see Joey C do is freak out and do those insane streams where he's ripping shirts off or pretending to be a black guy or all that stuff.
The blacks.
Yeah, he is desperate to do something that gets his numbers back up. His numbers are way down. Have you noticed that, Rochi?
Yeah. I've noticed it. Like, weirdly, Quad. It's funny. It's almost as if, like, almost a month ago, when I was like, "Oh, this is Joey's peaked. Like, this is the most amount of numbers he's had." Ever since I said that, it's been a slow decline, and Joey thinks it's because he's not been doing live streams by himself, which is interesting.
Oh, yeah. What do you think about that, Lou? You're taking away
how long that'll take.
Joe. But yeah, like, they have not been hitting 400 or 500 pretty much every single show now. And they were at the peak of it there for a minute when he was screaming N-words out in a purple velour suit. He was killing it, man. He was getting like 1,500 or more views.
Really?
Oh, dude, like people were way into that shit. Or pretending like he was running from hurricanes. Like there's been a few things lately. Yeah. It's insane. People pretending him pretending that people were showing up at his door to kill him and stuff, all that shit.
Because the morning show was not getting it.
They just wanted the free TV. I mean, what the fuck?
Well,
I didn't realize that was getting that kind of viewership. Wow.
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned TV there, Honk, because in that members only show yesterday, Joey announced to his audience that he decided to put a phone holder, on his screen for his PC. Now, Joey then informed his audience that he's got this all-in-one PC, which happens to be all in this monitor, right?
Right.
When he puts this clamp on, as in Joey's own words, I didn't pay attention to how many times I twisted the knob, which is interesting because, as we know, Christina's normally the one that's counting how she's twisting the knob, not Joey. However, Joey then proceeds to crack the screen and has issues through that whole membership show because he seemed to have messed up his whole all-in-one PC, in Joey's words.
Yeah,
This guy sucked 20 dicks.
He just fucked up a monitor recently. Remember the monitor?
Yes, yeah. I believe a 40-inch curved screen monitor. Where again, I believe Honk, you called Joey out for being a liar on that, and Joey was spurging out for a good 10 minutes on his members only show yesterday, calling you you're full of shit.
Thank you.
You know what you're talking about. You know.
You did call him out because there was somebody saying that was bullshit. It was you, actually, Honk. I didn't realize you actually were able to call him out. Good for you. Sorry,
Oh, okay. Gosh darn it. You guys moving so fast. Adele all-in-one PC, apparently, based on a conspiracy.
Yeah, so if you screw up the monitor on that thing, the whole thing is shot, pretty much.
Yeah, and again, this
Kevin soundboard. Hey, I saw you, fat boy. I saw you in AC, motherfucker. You come out to Hackamania and I'll show you what's what, boy. Kevin soundboard. Who plugs in the chair? I do. I actually do plug it in. But back to what I was saying. If you come out to Hackamania, brother, I will show you the ropes, and I mean your face to the rope, boy. Yeah.
He's going to be walking by the time Hackamania, so
yeah, that's the plan. We are planning for the walking event
walking in
and the leg wrestling.
Right.
I will be leg wrestling Bedabbler, no doubt about it. 100%. 100%.
When he leaves, but he's walking there.
Quad, didn't you last night announce that you're also sharing a bed with Bedabbler as well at Hackamania?
Yeah. That's the plan. So far, so good. One king bed. We don't need a suite. We just need a regular king size room. We're good. Absolutely we'll be destroying his legs. I'm guessing that I'll put him in such a scissor lock that they'll break. I'll break his legs right off.
So you and Bedabbler will be scissoring in Las Vegas.
I said I will put him in a scissor move. I didn't necessarily say that we're going to scissor.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
You had to go and make it weird, didn't you?
No,
I had to go and make it weird.
Well,
I was having a totally normal conversation, and you went and made it weird.
Must have misunderstood, sir. I'm sorry.
Again. All right.
Good.
Okay. As a new puppet. No! God.
Where his hand goes in that case.
He's in AC. I'm not gonna...
Yeah. You're not putting my hands anywhere near my ass. Unless he's gentle. Then we'll have a talk.
And we can negotiate.
Bother the guy. He'll reach out to me. And then I DM'd you and you said, yeah, man, let me get back in home and get in my realm. And I know you weren't feeling well. Did you do a gig last night in Florida, down in Largo?
Yeah, I did a gig in Largo yesterday, and I'm starting to feel better now. And you're on my to-do list of people I got to contact.
Yeah.
But
whoa, you're on my to-do list. It's nothing gayer than being on another guy's to-do list.
Yeah.
But that's the funny thing. I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but Chad is on vacation with Nick Swartzen in the gayest city or the gayest place in America, Key West, Florida. The two gay guys went. I mean, is it confirmed? I don't know, but definitely two gay-ish type guys. And whatever. I know that Diddy's not doing nothing these days, so it's probably not a Diddy party. Epstein Island's closed for renovations, I think. So who knows what exactly they could be possibly
Chad
doing.
is fucking blowing out Swartzen's ass. My God, that's a hell of a rumor.
Possibly vice versa. I always assume Nick Swartzen's the top. I don't know why I think that, but I just have a feeling. I saw that movie. What is it? Where he was the porn star?
Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Yeah.
Pee-wee's Playhouse. Wow.
Yeah, sorry, it's bad. Yes.
But I know he comes quick. That's all I know.
The reason why I love this idea, and I can't wait to pitch it to you, is because we don't have to deal any of this dabbleverse shit. It could go beyond it, and it's something different. And I think it'll get a whole new audience, and that's why I want to do it. But also, you can understand how I was hesitant because everyone in this world that we're in, they're all shitheads. They're all losers. I don't want to be so I was just hesitant.
So isn't that kind of weird? So he totally wants to get away from the dabbleverse. He wants a new audience, new fans, because everyone in the dabbleverse is a shithead. So is Chad Zumach pretty much telling all of his fans that they suck right now? Is that what I'm kind of hearing? That's the way I take it. It feels like he's saying, like, you all suck, even his fans.
Well, Quad, if you read that scroll along the bottom of the screen, I believe it says, contribute to this show, you tarts. So Chad's already telling his audience what he thinks of them.
Yeah, I think
tards.
I think Chad talks down to his audience all the time. That's one of the reasons why I don't watch him. I think he's a real asshole to his audience.
Well, and also, Chad's got a point though, yeah? The dabbleverse, they're all like, is full of people that are disingenuous. For example, Joey C. You know, he chose Kai over Lou to do the morning show. And then when Kai disappeared, brought Lou back. But at the time, he picked, and I quote Joey, Kai because Kai was an engineer that knows what to do on the back end of YouTube. So there you go.
What is this? You're autistic. Fuck you. Slam free poetry. Quad talks up to his audience. Yes, I get it. I knew what you were saying. I know. I do talk up to my audience. I got it. I'm shorter than you. Got it. I'm sitting. You're standing. Got it. Thanks for the reminder. Jesus, try to make a guy feel bad.
Anybody. But when you meet somebody in person, it's usually a different vibe, and that's where I apologize.
Well, I've watched you for 2.5 years.
Yeah, because it's a different vibe, right? Because Chad talks shit about beating everyone up all the time, and then he meets you in person, and he just sits there and looks at you like a total idiot, like he did with Melton. We've seen the video of Chad meeting Melton today. Actually, I don't even have that clip pulled up. I didn't really think about pulling that up. But yeah, you can see anywhere Chad goes, he talks about beating people up. Then he gets there and he's like, "Oh, hey man, hey buddy, old pal." So he's another one of these guys, fake tough guy.
Well, in the words of Ray DeVito, Quad, Chad shaking. Why is he shaking?
It just his upper lip,
Lack of booze.
Diabetes.
Lack of booze.
Yeah.
Years since I've been, I might not always be in your chair, but I listened to a lot of things you said and how you got burned a lot. People, I've been trolled so much.
Chad's like, yeah, I am the victim. Yeah, they were mean to me. Everybody's mean to me. Do you guys remember Chad being the victim? I remember people goofing on him when he was lying and being a criminal and being a total piece of shit. I remember some jokes being thrown around.
The only time he was the victim was when his stepdad beat his ass for killing his little brother accidentally with the car.
Or getting in the way of coffee time.
There you go. That's why.
Smack that little bastard upside his head. I mean, just look at him. Don't you want to hit him just looking at him anyway?
I'm compelled to.
Yes, I think he's very hittable.
So much, and and there's just not a lot of people you could trust. So I know exactly what you go through. But like I said, I'm just glad it happened. I mean, Brennan was onto something when he brought it to my attention when I used to go on his show, and I'm like, I agree, but you know, it's gonna be up to you. You're the guy that's got the resume. I'm a guy that just popped up 2.5 years ago, a friend of Schmuel's, and made a lot of noise. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, and Schmuel talks very highly of you. So he's a.
Well, I mean, Chad really takes Shuli's word, right? Because that's another indication that he's probably not as loyal to MLC as he lets on. Just with that statement right there, we all know how much Kevin hates Schmuel. Therefore, this sounds a little backstabby-ish to me.
Well, when Joey and Chad was in person, I believe Chad said to Joey that he speaks to Schmuel at least once a week. So I'm surprised no one picked up on that shit when that happened. I mean, I know that Chad said that before when he was trolling John with the fake Venmos and shit, and that was like a year ago now. But yeah,
he's definitely a Joey C fan. So I don't know. I'll DM you because I mean, you got your grandkids this weekend. I don't want to bother you with that, but I'm gonna, as soon as we get this thing rolling, let's make it happen after I pitch it to you.
All right, blah blah blah. We're done with that. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say about that. Honestly, I just, like I said, I'm curious to see episode 1 and what it possibly could be. That's pretty much it. Chad forgets that. Yeah. Okay. That's a good one, Steven Springer. Schmuel was sniping Chad on a show called Dork Watch. Chad forgets that. Exactly. Now, we know that Chad will ball wash. He just says that he doesn't do it. But he ball washes everybody. Seriously.
And also to
KB, I can't tell if you're being serious or not. I feel a little sarcasm. Oh boy, I can't wait. But I do know you watch that show. You and G Rob.
But this is the thing. I will give them one little bit of credit, which is it's the only thing currently that isn't steel toe related that's made me really interested. Yeah, it's made me go, I can't wait to see what this is. Like, and apart from that, it's all the toe as usual.
It's all about the toe, huh?
Yeah, it seems that way.
It is more interesting.
So you would agree with what was being said by Jesse PS then, that the dabbleverse now will be revolving around steel toe. Now, in the absence of Stuttering John, we will have to hyper focus on steel toe. See if you can stand up to the criticism.
It's weird. It seems like the bigger shows are doing that automatically. However, I will say this. There is the side tangent of people like Cardiff Electric and Melton occasionally covering Chad. And that's, I think, probably where the gold is rather than steel toe. Because steel toe is so narcissistic, he will lie through his teeth about everything and then never allow anybody to get a win until, May comes along. Is it May with his court date? That might
May 13th.
change everything.
Yes.
But where with Chad, you can see him react in real time. Just look at his non-existent upper lip. You'll see it.
Yeah, Joey does the same thing. Exactly. Yeah, I will say that about steel toe. It's been on absolute lockdown since all this boxing stuff has come up more recently in the last couple of weeks. He's had major issues with his chat. He doesn't allow. I've been the victim. I'm the victim of it. He's kicked me from his chat. And he's kicked me out of his life. I'm no longer in his DMs. He ended our relationship. We'll never be together again. I miss him already.
It'll be okay.
At least he won't be reading my DMs on air anymore. Oh, wait, no. They were always planned and prepared to be read on air. Wait a minute. Oopsie. Maybe he finally figured that out and was like, hey, quit reading Quad's fucking stuff on air because he's playing you. Duh, you idiot. But we will be getting into a little bit of the steel toe stuff probably closer to the end of the broadcast, mainly because I watched back that live stream that he did with Scott, the one where he cut the promo. But there's so much other gold in that stream, dude. It's like we'll have to break it down. He definitely was coaching people. He got cussed out for coaching people. Like, I don't even know how much of that Moody watched, but I seen Moody was in the chat. But yeah, there's some tidbits we need to go through. So we'll try to get there. We're really bad about getting through all of our clips in a night, but it's because we're having fun.
Yeah, I'm not saying that covering steel toe isn't interesting, but I'm just saying that if everybody's covering steel toe, it kind of takes away the shine. Like, you feel like you're just repeating other people's points and shit. Where with somebody like Chad or Joey, not everyone covers them apart from, well, in the case of Joey, myself, and these two old farts to the left of me.
Right. No, I've always kept an eye on Chad for sure. I've been covering him pretty much always.
Yeah.
Mostly because I just really don't like him. Joey, I feel the same way about Joey that I do about Chad. I just don't he's irrelevant. He's like way down my list of importance of things to cover. So I really don't I don't even understand why people care about that guy, because he's so low level. Whatever. He's irrelevant 100%.
Hey, is right now a good time to offer up shameless promotion by hitting the like button and all that stuff?
Hit the like button, smash to subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you know.
Like button. Hit it.
Absolutely. Hit it.
Like your money.
Hit it like the BC Boys. That's right. All right. Next topic I wanted to get into was Ray and Gino Bisconte.
Good egg.
Before Ray decides to go live, maybe I should give him a phone call right now, real quick, because I have a super important question. We'll ask the question, and then we'll get into the topics. Remembering whatever Ray says, maybe he'll actually pick up today. I don't know. I haven't talked to Ray that much lately, honestly. It's been weeks, I think. I can't remember. I'd have to look through my call history. But there was a time there where he was consistently calling me pretty much every day. So. Ray DeVito,
I thought it was all squash. What's the matter?
Hey, it's squash. Come on, man. Come on. Don't worry. Stop talking about it. It's squash. It's not going on anymore.
Shit wingers. Actually, they're all. Did you know they're Jews from the Upper East Side? I think, if that's correct. Anyway, they're all just young Jewish fellows. They're not. They aren't definitely wiggers though. But I love how they try to pretend like everything they did back in the 80s and 90s that never happened. They just play it off like, oh yeah, it was a different time. That's why we were smashing every puss that we could. Whatever. They're trying to distance themselves from their past, but it's like, nah, you did all that shit. You were fine with it back then.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Ray DeVito. Go ahead.
Cool.
Talk amongst yourselves until you hear me talking.
Yeah, do you got a call? Sorry, mate. Do you got to call Mummy before you call Ray?
Ask
to
permission.
give Ray permission to answer. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, that was a quick no. That's not a good sign.
Uh-oh.
I have no idea what he's doing. I would love to just get an answer.
Is he still in the gym?
Oh, he texted me.
Hold on.
Had a quick question. Go ahead, talk amongst yourselves. Talk!
Oh, well, yeah. Well, so this one time I was chilling these whores. Well, wait a minute. What?
That was a wicked googly.
Here, I'll try again real quick.
Yeah. We just we suck at making shit up on the fly.
Are we on the air?
No, we're not.
All right. No, that's not happening. God damn.
God damn it.
Here, let me.
He's probably sitting in a corner waiting for the phone to stop ringing so he can go back to choking that girl out that he picked up on I-80 earlier tonight.
Wait, Quad, have you sent him the link?
Nah, he's somewhere. He said he can't talk, so he's probably doing comedy or something.
At church.
Yeah. That or in a gym locker room.
Come on, he's doing comedy.
Kids want to smoke?
Ray don't do comedy. What the hell?
Yeah, he does. He's an open micer. He's one of the most famous middles from Cleveland. one of the famous slows from Cleveland.
Cleveland slows.
All right. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to derail the show with
No, it's not derailed at all. You could have brought Genius if you brought Ray on, but that just didn't happen.
Rayon? I don't wear rayon.
No, that's
Nobody wears rayon anymore.
My grandma did. She's dead. Oh, this guy in the
Did
left
she
is
catch on fire and burn up in a house fire?
I know, but boy, every time you could see candles would puff up whenever she walked by. It was kind of crazy. That rayon's dangerous stuff. This dude on the left concerns me. He looks, kind of dangerous. Not
indeed. So these guys are both dangerous. So, yeah, absolutely. I know that we saw the Ray clip from last night or the night before. No, it was last night for sure because he went on with Kevy Brandy. Did you guys catch any of the Kevin Brennan from last night? The MLC?
No.
So Ray was doing his own stream and then started getting stream sniped and whatever. It's here we go again. Kevin's just ripping him a new asshole on his own stream. Then Ray jumps over and does the stream with Kevin, and Kevin's just destroying him. Not in a nice way, not in a fun way. The regular old I hate Ray way, which it is funny to me. But being Ray DeVito, why do you put yourself through that, dude? Like, if anyone should want to get away from the dabbleverse, so Ray's always like, oh, I got to get away from the dabbleverse. Here's another guy that's like, oh, it's way too toxic in there. But then he'll go on MLC every time Daddy asks for him to. So I don't know.
Lack of self-esteem.
Well, sorry, Corey. I thought you were going to mention the first live stream from MLC last night while he was watching SNL clips.
Right.
His live stream taken down. Then or at least like black screen for a while. Then Kevin Brennan stops the live, goes live again, and spends the next 10 minutes fumbling his way through reading the old super chats that he had from the previous live stream. And as he's starting to read them, he realizes that some of the super chats are bad towards him. So he starts reading them and then stops halfway through. Yeah. So unless you were watching the live chat from that first live stream, you won't realize that some of the jokes that Brennan didn't want to say. So maybe that,
do you have an idea of what that joke is? Do you take a picture or no?
I didn't, unfortunately, because I was half fucking asleep myself. And I wish I did now, because some of those jokes, they seem to be funny. The fact that somebody in Brennan's chat was like, oh, this is the first and only ever time I've given you $100. Guess I won't do it again. And it's like, it didn't work, but you could imagine,
Right. Laundry room. Then KB was yelling at him, and Ray looked sad, and I felt bad. Laundry room. Isn't your birthday tomorrow? G Rob's birthday's today. Boom. Got it. Got him. Okay, so let's go ahead and play this. Of course, this is Danny Polchuk and Gino talking about Ray. If you didn't catch this the other day, boom. Am I right or am I wrong, Laundry room?
Banned from the stand? Are you banned from the stand?
No. Got him. Laundry room. How the fuck did you know that? Maybe I'll let you try to figure that one out.
Oh, am I?
I don't know. I feel like.
Let me ask you this: who says I was banned from the stand? Because I go there.
I just assume you're banned from everywhere.
Yeah. Because Ray DeVito's insane, and I don't know what he's telling.
Oh yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, because me and Ray do a show on Tuesday, first Tuesday of the month at the stand.
Okay, so I'll be there, but I don't understand. But you understand, like Ray.
Maybe you're not banned for this.
Like Ray's insane. Like it's like I've done.
Is Kevin Brennan watching right now?
I don't think so.
Ray's insane.
Are you on good terms?
All right, I know.
With him?
I did call into Gino's show today just to ask him some more questions. I was trying to ask him exactly. So Ray had claimed, and we'll watch that on his live stream. But apparently Gino was talking to Mark Norman. Do you guys remember that live stream that Gino did with Jim Stansel on a YouTube live stream? He took Stansel's phone that was live and walked back to the area where Ray was doing stand-up, and Mark Norman happened to be in the hallway, and Gino was talking to him. and he made a joke about Ray. Mark Norman laughed, and they talked about some other bullshit for just a couple minutes, and then Gino walked off. That was the entire interaction. I watched it live, 100%. Does anyone else remember this happening?
I don't remember the live stream itself, Quad, but I do remember the talk of that and the fallout because Gino was talking about it on In Hot Water at the time.
Right.
Which made me go, okay. Yeah, so when you made reference to it earlier today, I was like, yeah, I remember that.
All right, so there you go. That's Gino talking about getting kicked out of the stand. Danny Polachuk backing it up. We'll get back to that clip because indeed there's some more relevant information inside of that, but we'll get back to it. All right, minute 45. Oh.
You won't see Liam around here no more. That I can promise you that.
What's the chances the second Ray has a chance, Liam will be back on there? What do you think?
Yeah, 100% Quad. Liam will be on within, I would say, a month. Because
okay, there you go. Yingwei, you have any thoughts on that or not?
Well, I don't know what Liam's relationship is with Ray. Are they friends?
It's a gay relationship, homosexual relationship. They're doing butt stuff.
Oh, well then he'll be back, baby.
I'll be back.
I'll be back. You'll be bottom.
I'll be back.
You'll not feel. And also, like someone like sent me videos. I guess with Gino. I don't know. By the way, Danny Polachuk, who I do the show with the stand with, knows I do not talk anything about Gino. I bring Gino's name up nowhere. And someone sent me a video. Apparently, he's recording people in bathrooms now. That's what he does, is records comedians in bathrooms. I know nothing about that. That was the first I heard that when someone sent me that clip. And I'm like, I know nothing about that. I don't know. I don't know anything about the guy. I don't know what he does. Just leave him alone. Like, just, he's not in my, like, just not in my thoughts. I don't know. Like, I don't know.
I'm a little confused. Is he talking about Danny there, or like leave that guy alone, or is he talking about Gino? Because
I thought he was talking about Gino.
Well, he was talking about Gino, and he definitely was inferring that Gino is kicked out of the stand for filming people in the bathroom, i.e. Mark Norman. That's very specifically what the conversation is about. So that's why I called Gino live on his stream today. I was like, what's this bathroom shit about? And then he was like, yeah, I was doing this Instagram live stream. And I was like, no, you were on Jim Stansel's Ski Mask Collective show. And you were definitely grabbed Stansel's phone. And he was like, oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, so I remembered better than Gino even did. But there was no bathroom. They were standing in a hallway by the bottom of a stairwell. I saw it. I watched it live. I don't know if anyone else out there remembers that or saw it, but if you did in the chat, you can just give us a 1. But yeah. So. Oh, God, here's Schmuel. I'll send you the fucking link if you have something to say about it, buddy. I'm not covering for Gino. If Gino actually filmed the guy in the bathroom, I would be saying he absolutely fucking did it, dude. There's no doubt in the world. I'll send you the link anyway, Schmuel, if you want. I don't know. Send Schmuel the link. If he's got something to say or add to this, I'll definitely give it to him. I'll send you the link. A bunch of people in the chat remember it. Okay, so beloved chatter, because that was about the time. Yeah, beloved, you were security for Ray. I remember now. Beloved had to go down there that night. Weren't you there, beloved chatter? Weren't you down there like protecting Ray from getting beat up? Yes, okay. And then Schmuel saying Gino said he recorded Norman in the bathroom, but that's not true. I saw the video of it, and it was absolutely in a hallway. It may have been near a bathroom or something along those lines, but I watched the video, and I know that's not what happened.
Wait, Quad, is it a case of Ray heard the word hallway and pissing and automatically thought
hallway.
Bathrooms.
Ray's pissing in the hallway. Yeah, that's where he thinks people go to the bathroom. Automatically, that's what came to mind, right?
Yep.
All right, Schmuel, you're locked and loaded if you want it. All right, let's go ahead and finish this. I kind of lost where we were with this because Ray starts saying, like, leave him alone. Like, yeah, we'll all leave Danny alone. No problem. The only time we fuck with anyone in Danny's universe is Ray when he's on his show with him at the stand and people call in and fuck with Ray. I've never done it, but you've heard Dr. Chow's voice and plenty of other people. Whatever. We recognize some of those voices and names. It's funny. It's funny. I thought it was funny when they were doing it. And I'm Ray's buddy.
I know he's got to go to Minnesota and do his thing there.
Yeah, so he's definitely talking about Gino because there's the Minnesota reference. Gino's got to go to Minnesota. So, okay, what did Ray just say? I know nothing about that guy. I don't talk about that guy. I don't know anything about what's going on with him. But somehow he knows that he's got to go to Minnesota to go to court. This is the kind of shit I hate is when people are like so dumb that they say blanket statements like, I don't know about that guy. I don't keep up with that guy. It's like Chad did that to me. I love that's a perfect example because he's like, who is this Quadfather guy? Like, I don't even know who this guy is. He like signed the Tampa Accords papers and he does a BYB and like he talks shit about me. It's like,
that's his address.
Yeah, so you do know about me. So, okay, we'll take that back. But I love that shit when people automatically just within 2 sentences reveal themselves as really not telling the truth. Deceitful. Okay. So when I don't talk, when there's like a break in the noise stuff, the noisy. All right, never mind. We'll move on.
But like, he's recording comedians in bathrooms. I don't know anything about that. I wasn't there. I'm not in the bathroom, but I know nothing. I know nothing. I see nothing.
But you just said he was he just said a second ago that he was Gino was filming people in the bathrooms. And now he's like, yeah, I don't know nothing about filming people in the bathrooms. Like, God damn it, make up your mind, Ray. That's what's so infuriating about trying to get like if you're trying to get specifics or info out of Ray, just forget it. Give up.
And wait, Quad, and you decided to call Ray just now before we started playing these clips?
I watched. Well, that's why, because I was watching this shit and I seen how confusing it was, and I was like, "Well, dude, just fucking, why don't you just?" I was trying to get him on air to say, "Well, do you know that Gino recorded people in the bathroom, or are you just saying that?" Because
also, do you see Joe Biden? What he just put in the chat? Apparently, his camera's not working. He can come on with audio though.
Oh. No, it was you're the one that said you had shit to talk, so I don't know if you had a different version of events or something that you could add, then pop on. But yeah, otherwise, no worries, man. I sent you the link. If you're around, that's fine. If not, that's fine too, buddy.
Nothing. I know nothing. I know nothing. But
I know nothing.
That's weird.
Oh, okay, yeah, AC/DC. You're right. That's what's his name? Colonel Clink. Colonel Clink. Right, Hogan's Heroes or whatever.
But whose cat was that? That's a good question. I keep hearing
that's
a cat.
Roach's kitty.
All right, okay.
Shut that fucking cat up, Roachy. Shut that fucking cat up.
Trying to do a professional show here. I thought it was one of my cats.
Yeah, dogs are fine. Cats aren't allowed.
So for clarification, last night I had this living room door closed. The cat wouldn't shut the fuck up. Tonight I've got the door wide open. The cat won't shut the fuck up. I don't know what you guys want me to do apart from put my foot up the cat's ass.
Both.
You need another cat. You can have a pair of slippers.
Give me a minute.
Welcome to the stage, Schmuel. Welcome, buddy.
Hey, Quad and the rest of the crew.
What's going on, Schmuel?
I apologize for not having camera. I wasn't planning on coming out. Hey, Ray is repeating what Gino said on air. Gino said he had a phone in his pocket and he was recording Mark Norman, trying to get him to say shit about Ray.
Well, he absolutely did get him to he did get him to just like go along with Gino's joke about Ray, and he was like, "Yeah, you know what I mean." He played along with Gino said a couple nasty. I wish so. I called. I texted Stancil today to see because I went and looked through all of Ski Mask Collective to see if I could find that video. It was gone. Then I texted Jim Stancil and I was like, "Hey, where's that video you guys did from the stand last year?" And it was pretty much like a year ago right now.
I don't know. Is this the only video? Is this the only recording?
Yeah, as far as I know. But
well, you know,
that's a weird thing.
look,
Ray said
Ray's not. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, Ray said on this video that someone sent him a clip of Gino recording. So
no, he has a
recording from the
clip
bathroom.
of Gino saying that he recorded Norman in the bathroom.
That's not what he made it sound like. He made it sound like he has a recording of Gino recording in the bathroom. And I remember the live stream, and I think everybody kind of does that watch that, KB included, maybe beloved chatter, absolutely did not go into the bathroom to record Mark Norman. So
well,
I think Gino said that he was going to the bathroom and had the live stream with him. You know what I mean?
You know, I don't know why we're defending Gino here, Quad, but why don't you just watch the Gino clip? See what Gino said.
I don't even. Yeah, we'll watch that too. But I'm saying that Ray's going around saying I'm not defending either one of them. I'm friends with both of them. You're aware of that, right?
Okay.
I mean, I have no issues with either one of them.
No, but
I just don't want Ray going around like misinforming people that Gino got kicked out of the stand for recording people in the bathroom. That's not what happened.
Well, Gino was, nobody was happy with Gino doing a live stream from the stand, right?
That's why he got kicked out of the stand. He did get kicked out of the stand.
And number two, Ray's not making this up. Gino said it. It's not, like I don't understand why anytime Ray says something, even if it's straight from the horse's mouth, we're going to shit all over Ray.
I just said, I remember what Gino said about the situation. I'm not like putting words into Ray's mouth. He said the words, but also the same with Gino. I'm not defending either one or being partial, honestly. I'm just trying to clear up the record because I do know that Gino is kicked out of the stand, and Danny Polachuk was not surprised about that. Nobody is. Gino, he said himself, I called into his show today. He admittedly, he was like, "Yeah, dude, I get it. I'm pretty much kicked from every fucking place from the pandemic." He pretty much got kicked out of every comedy club. So he's not like defending that. He's just saying when Ray lies, like that shit annoys him. Whatever, it causes a back and forth. They constantly.
But Ray's not. But I guess my point, Quad, is Ray's not lying, right? This is what Gino said. Gino, for the last 4 years, has been saying Ray caused him problems at the stand. Ray had nothing to do with this. This was Gino's filming, right?
I mean, I don't honestly know.
Well, you just said that
I know
got kicked out of the stand for the recording, right?
I think that's what it was about. But also what Gino said was when Joe, the guy that runs the stand, called him, he answered the phone and instantly just started saying like, "What the fuck do you want?" Like being a dick about it. I do believe that probably that phone call may have more to do with why Gino's not allowed at the stand than anything. He probably could have explained away recording Mark Norman in the hallway, but Gino, he gets fired up and it looks like he made a mistake.
Yeah, look, that's possible. But, what I saw was Gino saying that he had a phone in his pocket. He didn't know it was recording, and he was in the bathroom with Mark Norman trying to get him to shit on Ray DeVito. That's what Gino said.
I think he did know it was recording because he was on a live stream and he said, "Here, give me the phone." And then he walked straight back to where Ray was.
Is it possible we're talking about two separate times? Is it possible that once he was doing the live stream and the other time he was recording in his pocket?
No. Nope. He had the phone like in his hand. You could kind of see the dark hallway. You know what I mean? Like I remember watching it and you could see some stuff. And I think you could even see Mark Norman's like legs for just a split moment.
All right. Look, Ray is just repeating what Gino said. I don't. He's not misinforming anyone. He's repeating what Gino
No,
said.
he's
If
saying,
Gino was the one that was wrong, Gino should be on here saying, "No, I didn't record him in the bathroom." We shouldn't be shitting on Ray for repeating what Gino said.
right, fair enough. What did Mark Norman say? Yeah, I don't think we're going to get an answer out of Mark Norman, honestly. You
No, I
wouldn't
don't
get
think
a
so
hold of
either.
him, and he would give a fuck less. He would not give
Right.
you an answer.
He doesn't care. I just understood that Mark was pissed off that Gino was live streaming in the club.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever had a definitive answer from anyone from the club for why it happened. I think, like I said, the guy called Gino and he was like, "All right, man, I gotta turn my back on you." That's kind of what he said to Gino. So he was like, "All right, well, if you're recording people or whatever." And then, like I said, Gino, when he picked up the phone, he started yelling at the dude. So he probably killed whatever. Gino's happy to be the guy that's kicked out of all the places. That does seem
All
like.
right. But Gino was saying when he was on your show with me that he performs in clubs all the time. So
it's one or the other.
I'm very confused. But we know I'm a Gino. We know I'm a Ray ball washer and a Gino troll. So that's fine.
I get what your points of contention are. I do see what you mean about like Ray's just really bad with information, and I just didn't want him spreading like misinformation. And from what I've took from this entire thing is that Ray was saying that someone was recorded in the bathroom, and I can definitively. I'm saying that I saw the stream, and that did not happen. So if that's the case, then I just wanted to clear that up. That Gino's not going around recording people in the bathroom.
Well,
which is a fucking weird thing to do.
But this is what Gino said, and he had it, and he said he had the phone in his pocket. He knew it was recording, and he was trying to get Norman to shit on Ray. Look, maybe he was wrong, but I don't know. He seemed to have a pretty accurate. I guess it's not an accurate description, but he had a pretty concise description of what happened for something that didn't happen.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, he was there technically. He may not have been in the hallway and seen it, but I'm sure he did watch the video. I can't imagine that he wasn't aware of it.
Right.
Indeed. And like I said, beloved chatter was there.
Right.
Maybe watched it.
I gotcha. I just wanted to clear up that Ray didn't pull this out of his ass. This was Gino on his Rumble stream with his brother this weekend saying this. So that's where it came from.
Fair enough. So Gino has talked about this thing happening a lot. I assumed that Ray was talking about something he had seen from a long time ago.
No, this happened this weekend that Gino said it. Gino told this story on Saturday night or Saturday, I guess it was. I'm a little confused. I keep thinking today's Sunday, so forgive me for getting the days wrong. But Gino talked about it.
This all could have happened. Did you send him that clip?
No, I did the show. We did a stream the other night and we played that clip. Dave, Sarah, and I.
But Ray wasn't there.
And Ray wasn't there, but Ray I'm sure that somebody sent Ray the clip.
Okay.
But yeah, I try to stay I don't get involved in this stuff with Ray. I'm just I don't send stuff. I don't.
Just the facts, man.
I don't want to talk. Well, you know what it is. I don't want to get any info from Ray because I don't want to then be on. Like, oh, Ray's trading info back and forth. I want to be free to hear what I hear and then talk about it. I don't want to have to, because Ray would always say to you, don't say anything, right?
Come on, man. Don't say nothing.
Yeah, don't say anything. So
don't repeat it. I'm going to tell you this little secret, but don't repeat it.
I don't have conversations. I don't have conversations with him about this stuff. Well, it goes back to earlier last summer when Ray would tell you stuff and don't say anything, and then you'd hear about it on shows and say, "Wait a minute, I never said anything." So the only answer was he must have told dozens of people. But
if he told you, he's told everybody. That's just how Ray works.
So I just don't. I don't have Ray tell me anything. I don't really talk to him other than about his show and stuff. So
fair enough.
All right,
Leo
my
Gunn
friend.
says Ray is beyond helping, as is Gino. There we go. I guess we can punctuate it with that.
Look. I'm not arguing with Leo. I just feel like Ray from Atlantic City should be on a redemption arc, and I just want to keep that going on the upside. I don't want you tearing him down, Quad.
Oh, whatever, man. I like, even if I did tear him down, it's very light tearing. So
I know whoever was in the DSV, Downsy Chad Zumach or whatever is, what are you, Ray's lawyer, Quad? What are you, Ray's lawyer? So
yeah,
I was saying he was Gino's lawyer, but yeah.
Anyway, Gino's lawyer. Thank you, Rochi.
Yeah, no way, Schmuel. I've got a question for you, Schmuel. When's your upcoming fight with Rob Soul going to happen? Or is that dead in the water as well?
I don't know. He was chasing me down in Atlantic City, and I went outside. I was on the Aussie Guy show. I went outside. I stood by the jitney. I waited for 5 jitneys to come. Rob never showed up. So I just went back inside. It was cold out.
Did you bring dog treats just in case his girlfriend to
distract his dog?
Yeah.
I brought a dog. I think that was the what do you call it? I think
Bait.
that's what started all this.
It's bait. Dogs for him are bait. Yes.
I brought my dog, and I said we had a 50-foot restraining order from Rob Saul.
There you go.
Yeah, having a dog around Rob Saul is like driving a van that says candy on the side of it around a bunch of kids.
Right, I get it. It's like the school bus going by. He can't help himself.
Right.
They want me. All right, guys, have a good night.
Yeah, you too, man. Later.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, everybody go check out Schmuel Buckman over there at the Schmuel Buckman channel. I think we got it right here. We'll do this. Yeah, go check his stuff out. There's his links, etc. There you go, folks. Him and Dave do a remarkably pro show over there. Help them get those numbers up. Right, guys?
Absolutely.
Also, Quad, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention this. Peter Sky Parker saying that you should send Kevin Soundboard the link because apparently he's got better audio than all of us combined. So,
well, we wouldn't want that, would we?
Nope.
That'll make us all
like
feel
our
bad.
shitty audio just the way it is. So suck it, PSP. Suck it. 10 minutes of confusion. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Big Black? How confusing is that? That was like very I don't know. I thought we cleared a lot of things up. I don't get it. How did you get more confused by that conversation? This doesn't even make sense, buddy. Fix your fucking, why don't you go worry about your smoke detector? Why don't you go check the battery or something? And don't you have other things to do like that? See if you can find it behind the fucking drywall, buddy.
Dude, I mean, stop it. Like, just what? I know people said they sent me the clip where he was like, I was recording a guy in a bathroom because I wanted him to say some things about Ray DeVito. And it's like, yeah. I don't think that person even knew. From what I understand, that person didn't even know they were being recorded in a bathroom. That's not why they were, again, I know nothing. That's out of my hands.
I know nothing. That's why I'm talking about it on a podcast. Okay, so these are the things I have issues with. Is like, why would you even bring it up if that's the case? Like, what's the purpose of bringing it up if you don't want to talk about it? Like, he had no, like, what preempted him talking of it? That doesn't even make sense.
Brought it up in great detail up to a certain point, and then the curtain drops, and that's that. I don't know anything further. Zero.
Yeah, because this is the same super chat the entire fucking time.
Yeah.
So and then the one before that had nothing to do with that either. So yeah, so he's just bringing that up out of nowhere, and then
suddenly he gets the sign, you have reached the end of the internet.
He was talking about Liam, and then the next thing you know, he starts talking about Mark Normand and Gino. So I don't know, whatever. I guess that maybe that's the part I have an issue with is Ray DeVito constantly saying like, I don't want to be in the dabbleverse no more. And then goes on Kevin Brennan's show after getting fucked with.
Call him again. I'm sure his set's over.
He probably doesn't want anything to do with this, but it's all good.
He's still hiding.
I wish him the best. I hope he gets his life together. I hope it all works out for him.
Yeah, Ray and Gino wishing that you get your life together. Wow. Look at that. Yes.
You just got
Gino,
married.
I hope you get your life together like Ray DeVito has. Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Does it work? Hello? You guys.
Hang on.
Married. I hope it all works out. I wish him well. Schmuel wants me on all the time to talk shit about him. I'm like, I'm not talking shit about. I don't care. I don't care.
So there you go, Schmuel. You're the problem. It's not Ray. It's Schmuel. Schmuel's the bad guy here, obviously. Schmuel wants him on all the time to talk shit about that guy. That guy. Gino, that guy.
Maybe the truth is that Schmuel didn't want to disclose his location tonight. Maybe he's on the lam now from Ray, since he's the problem.
Yeah, and beloved chatter nailed it. That's right. Just got thrown right under the bus.
Right under the bus.
Schmuel.
Yeah.
Enjoy the ride
on
from
the
under the bus.
If I talk shit about him and I do interaction, and the only thing I did, it was on In Hot Water. Since they're putting the episodes up, it was like me, him, and Aaron Berg, and at the country club where he yelled his stuff, where he did what he did. And I just said that it was on In Hot with him. It wasn't a surprise. And he laughed about it. And was like, yeah, that was me. Yeah, I did that. And then suddenly now, trust me, I'm not going around anywhere saying anything about you, dude.
Buckman is
Promise you, I'm not. I look like a lunatic if I was to do that. If I was to walk in the comedy clubs I work and be like, hey, did you know this guy? I would look like a fucking lunatic. I don't do that. But quit recording people in bathrooms. That's it. Quit recording people in bathrooms.
Whatever you want. You want to talk about the NBA?
Schmuel Buckman just got confirmation the stream started in the bathroom. Isn't that where all streams start? Hopefully.
Should be where they end, too, actually.
Yeah.
You carry that stuff out in the living room, eventually things are going to get ugly.
Pissing in the hallway with Mark Norman. Pissing with Mark Norman in the hallway. Oh, God. It's too much, folks. It's too much out there. It's too much to deal with. Okay, so anyway, I guess we were going to play that stupid fucking. We'll get back to this.
What freeze frame?
Yeah. Oh my. Yeah. Oh, it's the scream. It's the scream.
Yeah, it is the scream. Yep.
Except for it's not. Yeah, it's not melting.
Whatever will we do?
I'm over all of these.
I can't follow this. The dabbleverse is very difficult to keep track of.
Yeah, and the fact that you can't.
Oh, I mean, I'm not. I honestly, all I know about is in the stuff that just pops up in my For You feed on Twitter.
Well, yeah, you're busy being successful and co-hosting Boys Cast with Ryan Long and touring. You're in Vancouver coming up, correct?
Yeah, this weekend. Or next weekend, sorry.
You want to?
I was like, I'll do a spot, and then I make the poster.
The roast of Kevin Brennan at the stand, and then one day I was because I don't know, Ray is insane, and I don't know. One day I was at Sullivan's. You know, I like to have a couple.
Yeah.
And I get a text from John, the manager. Excuse me. I get a.
Joe.
I have a missed call from John, the manager at the stand.
Joe,
that's how long it's been. Little Joe, the manager who I've known forever, hung out at the Montreal Comedy Festival with him when he was 5 years old, or at least he looked it, if you think he looks young now. And he's like, yeah, and he just, I don't even remember what he said, but he's listening to have you ever known me, Danny, to do anything mean or terrible to people?
No.
And he's like, yeah, what's your problem with Ray or something? And I just went off. I'm like, I'm like, how long have I known you? I'm like, what is Ray telling you that you're listening to? You know, and he
it's more the universe of the Dabbleverse. I don't know if he maybe just that whole Dabbleverse thing. And I get tagged all the time to this crazy guy who makes these like
Yeah,
documents.
so much for Frickler Checkler. So anyway, the point was that Joe guy from the stand called him and said, "What's your deal with Ray?" And Gino flipped out on him, and I think that's pretty much what got him canned from the stand. So, in summation, sounds like Gino just fucked up. Got a little out over his skis, as they say, right?
Yep.
If you will, as it were.
He's a
Absolutely.
goddamn sex pest.
You could also say
what
that.
do you mean he's a sex pest? How do you know that?
You're recording. If you're recording people in the bathroom, you're a sex pest. I don't give a
That's
shit
the thing.
who it is.
Like I don't remember him ever going to the bathroom. If he did that, I would be very surprised. And I guarantee that he did not film from the bathroom. If he did anything in the bathroom, he just had the phone in his pocket. I mean, I was watching the live stream because I was very interested. I was invested in that whole situation. Like I said, beloved chatter was there as security for Ray DeVito. Because I don't think it was just Gino that was fucking with him. It was like Stevie Lou was threatening him at that time. Kevin Brennan was threatening to like come down there and beat his ass too. So like a bunch of people were fucking with him.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
So
invested. I don't have an invest. What's an invest anyway?
Oh, you got to get an invest.
isn't that what Kumi was doing with oh shit, I forgot his former co-host, right? Didn't they invest in like Papa John's after the CEO got fired for being racist and stuff? Or was that something different?
Yeah.
No, Papa John's guy definitely got fired. That's investing. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, he got in trouble, and then the stocks dipped, and that's when Kumio bought.
When you
some
jump in
stocks.
and you invest. Yes.
And that's right, because nothing changed with the business model. Just the CEO said the N-word. So yeah, exactly. It is a good investment strategy, as a matter of fact.
You know,
Also, I got to say this with this whole like drama shit. Let's not forget Gino didn't want to be part of the dabbleverse, isn't part of the dabbleverse, while still being co-host on occasion on Rumble Fridays with Steel Toe. Keeps talking about Ray DeVito, and as Genta said, why is anyone defending Ray? Jesus, yeah, I don't know why Joe Biden come on to defend Ray. I don't understand.
G-Rob, it's your birthday. Quad, you're amazing, but can we move on? Yes, okay, it's your birthday. We'll move on. All right, okay, fine. Jeez.
how about we move on to Ray? That'd be fun, huh?
Yeah, let's do more. Hey guys, let's do some more Ray. No,
He's
we're
a
going to
good
move
guy.
on.
He's a good egg.
No, he's not a good egg. He's not. He's a murderer on I-80. All those women.
Let's do something nice for G-Rob on her birthday.
That's right. It's reparations February. It's membership drive February. That's right, folks. Should we end the poll question now? We're about to end the poll question. So if you have not answered or given your opinion, it's time to do so now or forever hold your peace. We're going to end it. We're going to end it all.
Yes.
And
The spaceship is here.
And White Quad's doing that to answer Genta's question. Yeah, I believe so too. Like, Ray wasn't talking to Schmuel Buckman like months ago. So, yeah, interesting.
He wasn't or was?
No, he wasn't. As in, like, there's people in the chat that Ray's been talking to for longer than Schmuel Buckman. But none of them come to defend, Ray. Only Schmuel did, which is quite interesting.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Schmuel just said, like, Gino.
Can you get that Quad? I'm going to come over there.
Is Chad Zumach and Joey C podcast a recipe for success? 33% of you said very gay. 29% of you said no. 28% of you said yes. 8% of you said too ghetto. I like the too ghetto one.
Yeah, I think that was the actual correct answer.
Very gay. So yeah, it's very gay. Wins. Very
Definitely.
gay and no is a recipe for success. So yeah, 63% of you, 71% of you say that it's not going to be good. So there you go.
Oh,
There's
good.
kind of the answer. And
Oh,
with
good.
with Chad's most recent track record, it's not looking good. And look, folks.
Well, Quad, your poll question answer at the bottom there, 2 ghettos, an interesting one because, pardon me, who lives in a worse ghetto, Joey C or Chad?
Actually, Chad did lives in a decent area. I will say that. I've looked it up.
Yeah,
It's not that bad of an area.
Yeah, because we've seen what Joey's area looks like, right? We've seen
Slum.
the
We've had Granny go there, and he was like, "Fuck."
Yeah.
He was like 15 minutes away, all the way to his house and back. Is like, he's like, you don't want to be there, dude. It's all very dangerous looking.
Yeah,
so yes. And if Granny says it's dangerous, it's fucking dangerous. Trust me.
And Peter Sky Parker makes a good point. We still don't know the answer to that question, right? Did Gino actually record Mark Norman taking a piss or a shit? Like, you know what?
Was he sitting or standing?
After doesn't really mean anything. That's true.
He was definitely standing. I remember that. He might shit standing up though. Who knows?
See, inquiring minds, man. That's what I'm trying to figure out. What the fuck? If he did that, then he's a damn sex pest.
Fair enough. Agreed. I'll even agree with that, but I don't think that's the case. I also know that you're a former Gino troll too, so I know just a few of you guys have it out for him. I'm impartial.
Thank you.
All right, moving on. Let's get into this. Speaking of Giroux getting in there in the chat, I still don't get. God, seriously? Are you fucking serious, gent? Are you serious?
Okay, let's start over. Oh, wait, it's G-Rob's birthday.
All right, moving on. All right, I don't know if you guys know, but you guys got to keep up with all these rappers. Let's just do a little side tangent real quick. Palate cleanser, I think some people call it. Indeed, but check out Giroux with all his new raps. Spitting with Giroux, he's doing all the dabbleverse raps. We got a couple rappers in the dabbleverse now, and we definitely have to have a rap battle or something. We got Jings, we got Granny, we got Giroux, we got Tosspot. Yeah, you didn't hear that wrong, folks.
That
That's
hit
true.
the streets today, huh?
Yeah, it did.
Oh,
We'll
yes.
play that right after this. So let's get a taste of what kind of shit Giroux be dropping on, and let's check it out.
We're gonna save hip hop. Let's go.
We're gonna save it. Let's go.
Yo. Let's go. Let's go. Check G, disrespect me, I'm causing a stir. Disrespected G, and you're gonna have to call this a cur. I'm good with these hands, like a happy gambler, and I'm a very bad bluffer. You can ask the dabber the fuck boxing. I'm trying to body something, leave you disabled with 2 6 Johnny crushes, make you lose body parts like a zombie fucker. Bitch, I stay on my grind like Rodney mother. Fuck that, I walk the thought, nobody safe in the streets. Fuck Dookie, got a numb, you won't be able to beat. Fucking walking thoughts. And go hang with Brody. Jaguar, 5-hole, go hang with police, bro, please. I'm unique like the streamer, fuck shit up like Katrina. Man, where the hell is FEMA? Scream fuck female cop as I'm riding in my Beamer. I'm DeVito, stupid dangerous with the heater, motherfucker.
I like it. He's gonna bite your ass, motherfucker. All right, so we got the stylings of Giroux. What did you guys think? I liked all the little intricate fucking mentions of all the people in the Dabbleverse. That was pretty hot and fire. That was for you, G-Rob, on your birthday. We'll have Giroux rapping to you.
I didn't hear any of that. I couldn't understand the guy. God damn it!
Seriously, you didn't hear all the Tukey and Sakur?
No,
Sakur! They were like very relevant.
Okay, if I'm being honest, I liked the beat. I didn't care much for the rapping.
Yeah, he even talked about Joey's feet. Did you not?
Oh,
catch
okay, that's good. Just
Yeah,
'cause
like,
I couldn't
dude,
understand.
Yeah, he absolutely was nailing it with the. Yeah, there you go. He always sounds like DMX to me. That's exactly what I pick up from it too. The excrement. Oh no, I didn't see that part of it. Jesus Christ. No, he does sound like DMX. Excrement. That's horrible. You're a very mean person.
I'd have
Well,
to listen to it again because I didn't understand any of it either.
Okay, you guys are old. We get it. All right, moving
Yeah,
on.
that's probably. I'm not sure if that was it, but okay, I'll take.
That was
old.
it. 100%.
I will say this: that was very good, Guru, however you pronounce your name. Considering English is your second language, very good. However, my fellow countrymen,
countryman, hey.
it's about to like probably step up a level, and nobody pay attention to the fact that it might be a bit homoerotic. Just ignore that, all right?
No, we're doing a comparison, and it is President's Day. It's not King's Day. You don't make the fucking rules today. This is an American holiday, and that's it. God save the president.
So thank you, Jero. I didn't know that English was a second language for you. That sounded great.
All right, yeah, I'll give him more points. I would be willing to listen to it again. I literally the sound quality. My ears are old.
Yeah. You go listen to it on your own time.
If it was better sound quality, it would probably go. I like rap. I believe it or not. I like.
Yeah, we believe you. Right.
Okay, well, okay,
That's
fine.
true. That's true. You do like rap. That sounds totally like some story Ray told earlier. Exactly.
Yeah,
Very truthful and on the button.
I like a lot of the rap artists. Like,
all right, here's our buddy Tosspot from Spurtopia. This is a Spurtopia special or Terms McGurk, who clipped it, I think. Yeah, this is from the 24/7 channel. So good job clipping this. I would assume Turbs McGurk.
Mm-hmm.
But before we go any further, we have an update from last time I do believe what was it? Anyway, it's a French PK hater. Welcome.
All PKs are cunts.
Wow, he doesn't like the PKs.
And yeah, he looked at it. I saw he peeked. We caught him. So we got Kaz. Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, who's winning? Triple G, you're invited to the rap battle, just like Granny and Jings and all you guys that like rapping and whatnot. So there you go.
Hitting on you like some kind of industrial hammer, touching the tits, tending the garden, giving the taxi driver a hard on. Now back home, fingers roam, got reggae on the decks and you're feeling the foam. Tosspot says, nice and gently, easy as you park their Bentley. Taxi home with a bird who's been hitting on you like some kind of industrial hammer, touching the tits, tending the garden, giving the taxi driver a hard on.
So that's the part I really want to focus on because he's talking about giving a taxi driver a hard on. Is he a homosexual man?
Listen,
why does he want to, Rochi? Maybe you know. Why does he want to give the taxi driver a hard on?
Honestly, Quad, I've been trying to get this out of Kaz all day, but he wouldn't elaborate. However, as you're fully aware, right, over here in my country, we're not allowed to.
I thought you were going to say in your country you give taxi drivers hard ons.
It's part of the
Yeah, that's how we get the car to go. You know, we just got to get the guy right.
Just got to.
So. Again, that's why I said before you played this, ignore the obvious fact that he's clearly trying to escape the closet here. But for a guy who happened at that time to be extremely drunk, possibly on some sort of drugs, not bad for somebody that's, you know, off the spot on the dome. And unfortunately, when it's just off the top of his head, he's thinking of getting male taxi drivers hard-ons for some reason. It's weird, yeah.
Yeah, it's not good.
Really, really, really love hard dicks in my mouth.
I think he's got a lot in common with Steel Toe, honestly.
Damn.
Bam. And damn. Indeed. Yeah, okay. We are doing a membership drive for the month of February. How many times do I got to mention that? Just the fact that I brought up a Steel Toe thing reminded me. And whatever. Okay, so I looked into the membership gifting thing, and as long as it's a live show or a premiere, it should work. I think iOS has an issue with it. But yeah, just I know we had issues yesterday during a membership show, and I do think that's the issue is if it's a membership show. that the gifting thing isn't on. So there you go. It popped in my mind since we were having that issue yesterday, and we could not figure out why. I did look into it. So I do work stuff, folks. I do things.
I will say this, Quad. It is interesting that we've been doing that show for over a year, and only now we've realised, all right, we can't ask people to gift memberships after we go behind the paywall. It's like, oh, yeah.
Exactly. You got to do it before. And yes, I do stuff.
I got stuff to do.
I got stuff to do.
Shit with Joey.
Huh?
What?
He's got shit to do with Joey.
He does now, apparently.
The world is his oyster now.
All right, let's jump into this whole soft weekly Tosspot Radio entire. What are we going to call it? Is it a soap opera? Is it a? Well, I don't even know.
Something like a soap opera, that's for sure.
Is it? Are we going to call it the soft verse or the toss verse? Do we have a whole other thing to work on?
Well, first off, God, the first question is Soft Weekly a taxi driver? In which case, I want out of this whole idea.
I got I am mopping up what you're dripping.
What you
Indeed.
Aaron Emholt?
I don't
know. I said mopping. I didn't say drink.
Suddenly this conversation
I was drinking what you're
what the fuck you're talking about anymore.
Yeah, well, it's easy to get lost in a conversation like this. You probably would want to be somewhere else, at least mentally, like somewhere else in the world. Damn, that's hot. Who is that guy?
That's me.
What's his name?
Oh, what?
Who was that guy?
Stella.
All right, moving along. Let's get into this. We got a lot of clips to go through. A lot happened this weekend with Soft Weekly. I know he had the biggest day of his life, and anyone possibly could have ever have had yesterday when he did that stream with the biggest stars in the dabbleverse minus Melton. But yeah, the guy Carl, Tukey, and Tukey. Why do I just call him Tukey? Why can't I call him El Horrible
or Rocco? Or
sorry, Quadfather, you got it wrong. It was Gino Bisconte that was on that show.
Oh, right. God dang it. That's right. Sorry.
And of course, Blade.
Are you asking? Okay, so is he talking shit right now? Yeah, so Soft Weekly has been talking a lot of shit, as well as Tosspot, two people that should be the least likely people to talk shit or have anything to be really too proud of, honestly. But they're both very egotistical and incompetent at the same time, which is a very weird combination. Let's get into it, folks. So yeah, this is our boy from Saturday. Oh, that confused me. This is our boy from Saturday with Ian, of course, and Rochi, as you can see there with Kaz. And he was supposed to be on a show tearing soft. What? How did this whole thing start with Tosspot wanting to, or was it completely produced by our other friend Turbs?
Right, from my understanding, Quad, I had no idea what was going to happen. I got sent the link by somebody, and I don't think Kaz had any idea that I was going to show up. But I'm there, and it seemed my senses from like the last few days is Kaz was all up for the idea of trashing Soft Weekly. So therefore, Turbs
up until he had to do it.
Yeah, up until like Showtime. Weirdly, yeah.
Turbs. I mean, if it weren't for Turbs, that he saved this entire show.
Oh yes.
Whatever. I know you and Ian can talk probably about nonsense for an entire podcast, but Kaz can't.
No, Kaz can't even follow script
At all.
I believe Kaz had like all the production notes and everything written down that Turbs was going to go over. So Kaz could literally look through this list while the show was live, and he didn't even bother doing that, which is
even if the list had two things on it, he would not have followed it.
So let's just briefly go over what the deal was. Yeah, Soft Weekly goes into Spirktopia, talks tons of shit about how good at everything he is and how everybody wants to be part of his stuff and blah, blah, blah. And people fire back, a little bit of, they give it back to him. And he's one of these thin-skinned people that really can't handle it. So yeah, he'll come into Spirktopia and just like flip out about any bad comment. Whatever. He tried to make it sound like it's Spirktopia is for families, as we all know, but for some reason he doesn't get it. So he comes in there all hot, thinking like he owns the joint, and gets put in his place, and then runs off like a little sissy, like Kaz does all the time. Same shit. But like, yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, Quad, that's not.
He's one of those guys. But anyway, so Turbs is like, all right, you want a piece of me? Then I'll go over everything you've ever done and how incompetent every single piece of it has ever been, and just break it down. So that's all that ever really happened. And after this show, Soft had some serious problems with that, which we'll get into because he did that show yesterday with all of the stars. We'll go over that. Yeah, Roach.
Well, I was going to say, let's not forget to point out that Soft was in the chat under an alt, by the way, while this show was happening. He got outed by somebody in the chat saying that's clearly Soft Weekly. He then changed to his original account called Soft Weekly and chatting. And the census on this show was that Soft, just being in the YouTube chat, beat Kaz, right? Which is fine. You go, okay. Soft beat Kaz in this event. And then moving forward for like what happened the next day with Soft on his own show, kind of he put himself back on the same level as Kaz. It's weird. But
yeah, so I just have a few clips we'll go over from this stream. Whatever. Ian Hawk gives a good preamble to what's going to happen.
Yeah, I got you.
But yeah, so Ian, you seem to know a bit about this Soft guy, and like, how did he first get into the dabbleverse, or how did you first encounter him into the dabbleverse in the context of dabbleverse?
Yeah, no, I first heard about Soft Weekly. We used to call him Softcast, and he was the co-host to Win by Two. Did Turbs already go over that?
Not yet, but
okay.
That's something I wanted to get into but you carry on and we'll.
Okay. Well, he definitely took like a backseat approach to wanting to be like a main guy, and he jumped on with John DiCaprio, and John already had Win by Two as a band and was starting it as a podcast. So he told him, "Oh, dude, I could do all the background stuff. I can run everything. I'm a great podcaster as well." And John hired him on or whatever. And I think Soft went maybe 5 to 10 shows. It wasn't a lot of shows because he's probably been on a lot more, but like in a run, because he has piss poor quality on everything. Everything he's done. What's up?
So he kind of blagged his way in and sort of somehow got in touch with Win by Two.
He had all the equipment,
sort of said, Yeah,
so. Yeah, there you go. That's pretty much okay. Yeah, this is interesting. Sabotai Lopez. I've never seen you in here before. Soft is one of the early moderators from the Reddit Steel Toe Boring forum. Is how he got on to Win by Two with John. And we're assuming that's how he's got all of his connections, mostly to like everybody that was on his show yesterday and whatnot. So, yes, indeed, we kind of know that. And I think he kind of bullshitted Win by Two. I think he bullshitted his way onto that show a little bit. Is that kind of how you seen it, Rochi?
Yeah, from what I understand again, I didn't know any of this myself until Friday anyway. But yeah, that's what I took from this. Now, what people may have noticed immediately, it takes somebody like Ian to actually give out the information, even though Kaz has this information in front of him at the time. But yet, Kaz is hosting this show and he decides to fob it off onto his guest to explain everything. And we're kind of like, well, come on, Kaz, trying to get him going to like do what he said he wanted to do, which was host this show, in his own words, I believe, expose Softcast, and it didn't turn out that way.
Well, I mean, if he's a taxi driver, we know what else he wants to do. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Or any kind of
So if we're gonna, there's a weird thing about Soft Weekly is like there's a lot of people that don't know where he came from. Why people like put him on a pedestal. No one understands that either. I think what has happened is that what we're going to find out is Softcast is his own best promoter. I think we're going to discover if Turbs ever comes back, because I have no clips, I have fucking nothing, people. I think what we'll discover, though...
Yeah, Kaz, as you said, has all the notes and has all the information, but for some reason doesn't have the capabilities to put it all together. So there you go. Exactly. But yeah, I think Ian's dead on the spot here. Soft just came out of nowhere and promoted himself as a guy or someone capable of doing stuff. And like Subbo Tai Lopez. I don't even know how to say your fucking name, gosh darn it. But yeah, Subtai Lopez. Indeed. I think when he got involved with the Steel Toe Boring Show is the only reason he was known at all, and somehow just convinced Win by Two that he was capable of doing stuff. I was watching Win by Two back when Soft was on that show, and like Ian said, it was like 5 to 10 shows. He was plaster drunk a lot of the time, and when he wasn't plaster drunk, he was like ill prepared or didn't have any of the stuff he was supposed to have with him prepared. So it was a total clusterfuck every time he was involved.
Or his audio would shit the bed.
It wasn't just production; it was actual show problems.
Yeah.
Softcast, the second he stopped working with Win by Two, he started doing his own show, and he had done a show before he worked with Win by Two. Same thing, had all kinds of problems, and it sucked. Never got numbers. I think yesterday was the best show he's ever had, and it was not because of him. It was in spite of him.
Yeah. It's almost as if El Horrible had tweeted out the link before saying that Gino Visconti was about to show up on that show. So
exactly.
Look how smooth his head is.
Smoothest head in the business.
Don't you know that a tranny lady taxi driver can get a hard on? Duh.
Duh. A taxi driver could get a hard on. Duh. A tranny lady taxi driver. Here, let's hear it again from himself.
Don't you know that a tranny lady taxi driver can get a hard on? Duh.
Tranny taxi lady. God damn it, I can't say that. Say that 5 times fast. See if you can do it, folks.
Nope.
That's a good one.
Well, Quad, don't you have an audio clip of Brennan talking about what a tranny lady looks like or something?
I just want to see what a lady cock looks like.
Oh, a lady cock. Right, yeah.
Something like that.
Is that Softcast may be the owner of multiple accounts that promote the being known as Softcast.
So there you are. Ian speculates, and Ian is very good about finding out like people, having multiple accounts like that. He's good. He's caught a few people fucking up. He caught Stevie Lou. Remember? Because Stevie Lou was coming into Spurtopia as a guy named Detroit Tiger, and he had multiple accounts, and so Stevie Lou, and this was just like a month ago. Stevie Lou, he's always been the realest Stevie Lou, and one day he accidentally responded to something someone said as Detroit Tiger. And it was obviously an accident. He was just like logged into another account and didn't catch it. And And Ian was right there. He's like, boom, done. Hey, Stevie Lou, how's it going? Done. Busted. I love that stuff. And guess what? Stevie Lou's gone forever. So there you go. Both of his accounts are out of Spirtopia. So when these guys come in and they talk a bunch of shit and they have alts and then they're like, oh, Spirtopia is a bad place and they chase me off. It's like, no, dude, you came in there playing games. You got caught. You got your fanny whooped. You got embarrassed because you're trying to play games. And then you had to leave. So that's how it works.
Boom.
Left them up there for half a second.
Boom is
this one's one of my favorite, Kaz. So here he goes. I told Sam win by 2 in LO, and I even posted it on the sub being Still to a Boring Show subreddit. This is just round 2 now. Everyone take a deep breath and reset because it's still on. Aaron got a short-term W, but we for sure got a W as well. Great job, goal reachers. So this is soft in his, I guess, coach form, being an uber douchebag, trying to talk tough, rally the troops against Aaron. Again, this is internet nonsense that he's like trying to rally people for. And here he is, of course, name drop that he told Sam. That's obviously Sam from Spirtopia, win by 2 and in LO. So this is, thank God we have Soft here, who's in such good connection with these leaders of the anti-Aaron movement. So please, thank you, Soft, for, again, you hate the military, but boy, you're sure good at rallying the troops in this case. Thanks.
No, thank you for reading that. I'm actually dyslexic.
Yeah, so, and everybody says that he's responsible. There is huge question marks into, I've heard a bunch of people speculate that he didn't even start the Still to Boring Show Reddit.
Ooh,
Stop Weekly himself.
Well, it's interesting you say that, because in this episode, Turbs pointed out that he had gone into a YouTube chat, John Domingo's, I believe the podcast called Boomer Bunker, and claimed that he was trolling those guys. And somebody pointed out that, he was replying, he claimed that he discovered this podcast and was trolling them and whatever. And one of the co-hosts of that show pointed out that that show had been going on for 2 years and had almost 200 episodes. And Soft Weekly didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. So more evidence of Soft being late to the party on something, or again, not being original and whatnot. So yeah, it's an interesting turn of events. However, what you probably noticed there right at the end of that clip is Kaz saying, thanks for reading that. I wasn't able to read that. And it's like, well,
dyslexic.
Yeah, because I won't be able to pronounce that word, but yeah. And that's hilarious. It's like, well, then why did you come up with the idea of doing this in the first place then, Kaz? What?
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
interesting. We know he probably didn't come up with it. Yes. I'm smart. Yeah, quite a smart. He's branching out. Ethan Ralph is going to destroy the dabbleverse. Fuck pyramids. Guess who slipped into someone's DMs today? F pyramids. Guru. I may have tried to reach out to one Ethan Ralph to see where we can go with that. Exactly. Good point. We'll see. I'll work with him to destroy Steel Toe.
I think so. Yeah, it's an Equality Act issue.
Wait, are you really dyslexic?
No.
Oh.
Another story.
I don't know because I wouldn't know.
No, as you caught there. Yeah, he's like, are you dyslexic? No, he's just full of shit. Exactly. And as we know, Win by 2 was going hard at Melton back in the day, but maybe that's the reason why Melton didn't show up yesterday. I was kind of thinking that there was a time there was a little bit of bad blood going on between all of them. I know Soft Weekly was probably kissing ass the entire time, but there was a time when Win by 2 was going pretty hard at Melton. Yeah, it still kind of does, honestly. But hello.
Yeah, well, weirdly enough, though, Cod, I'm surprised that Melton didn't go on that show. He would have got a free shirt as well, right? Which I know we're going to cover in a minute.
Yeah, exactly. And whatever. I just wanted to show how Kaz ends the show. Because we're going to go over the Soft Weekly stream here in a second. And of course, that thing is totally incompetent. So I just wanted to compare notes on Kaz versus Soft Weekly is a show host, is it if you will.
Thanks, Lance. I hope you have, because we do need Soft to actually like react in real time rather than the 10 minutes it's taking for him to reply to people in the chat, let alone Turbs on the show.
But see, like Citizen M did of course, Soft is too stupid to realize what Citizen M did. But you know, the problem is Citizen M got him here. Soft can't name one thing he's done that's worked out. You know, I mean, and Soft, I've looked at some other stuff that's either here nor there, but you know, the stupid t-shirts you made that have the Soft logo on them, nobody wants them. They're stupid. Unlike the merch that we've done for Tosspot Media that everybody's like clamoring to get, you know, there's just a difference. Like when you make stupid shit that only you think is good, that applies for his merch, his videos, his stupid like 30-minute DJ compilations that are dumb that nobody wants. You know, if you make shit that nobody wants, people aren't going to watch or listen to it. Cass, anything? No? Okay.
What was the merch? Did it have like that soft dick on it or what?
Yeah, I'll show you. I got a picture of it. Hold on, let me pull it up.
Hey, Kaz, if you're still around, do you see how quick this is when Turbs has access to display shit and stuff?
Red Shovel Life.
Yeah, and so the best I could tell for Red Shovel, it's one of these little Detroit things. And the only thing that I can see anyone ever wearing this dumb shirt with that stupid penis Soft logo on it is Soft. Like he's wearing it in a couple of his videos. I think he actually might be wearing the Red Shovel Life in that video where he's doing the sign language to Joey. Well, Soft, I hope you do your Sunday show because I hope on there you can explain why you would create.
That was it. There's your ending.
So to give people an idea of what was happening there, I think I'm flicking ash into this ashtray, right? And I get distracted because on the screen and StreamYard, when the stream ends, you get told stream has ended in big bold letters, right? And I see that while Turbs is mid-sentence, and I have to cut him off and say, Turbs, he's ended the stream. And as soon as I say that, the box that Kaz is in disappears, right? So to clarify, Kaz ended the stream and then left StreamYard, right? Without saying anything to anybody. He didn't say anything in the private chat. He didn't say anything out loud. He didn't go, hey, fuck you guys, I've had enough or anything like that. He just ended it, right? So after I tell Turbs, look, he's ended the stream, you can imagine everybody's a little bit annoyed, right?
I can imagine, yeah.
Yeah. Now, fast forward to the next day when Soft does his show and, okay, feelings kind of, it was weird. It was like we did a 360 in emotions. Yeah. We're now back at the point where, all right, these two are at the same level. Where does this go next? You know, it's weird.
But that's the thing. Okay. So Soft is there watching, obviously watching this stream, right? Live. Yes. And talking shit to you guys in alt form. But then after this stream, the next morning he came into Spurtopia talking a ton of shit about how bad that was, how incompetent and unprofessional and blah, blah, blah. And then everybody else was started being like, well, dude, you do a shitty show too. And then he was like, oh yeah, well, wait till tomorrow when I have Carl and Melton and Win by Two and Rocco on, because then you'll see the real Soft Weekly, because I'm really good at this stuff and stuff. But yeah, so and then whatever. And then Sunday morning rolled around, and we're going to go through all of that. That's splendid, remarkably awesome, very cool pro broadcast that he did. Honk, were you blown away by how professional all of these streams were?
I'm going to tell you, Softs, thank God he had those fellers on with them, because he's still terrible.
Even with the fellers, even with the
fellers there. But yeah, he is still terrible, and he hasn't been doing this for 3 months, 6 months, a year. He's been doing this for 5 years now. 5
more
fucking
6.
years.
I looked up his first show, which was kind of a shock because who did I see there sitting on rubberneckers? No one less than Jody Bananas, who we have on our program all the time, was sitting there as his co-host, and I was like, "What the hell is this?"
Yeah, that was the
So
trip.
next time Jody's on, we'll have to give him a bad time for working with someone like Saul. I got a kick out of that when I seen him sitting there. Whatever. I love Jody. He's a great guy. He's a homie. But yeah, it was shoo. Indeed. Peter Sky Parker said, what was that? A butt or something? It's a box. It does look like a butt. It caught me off guard. Is that a guy with his pants off? You got kind of excited there, Peter Sky Parker. I don't know what the deal is. You saw a butt and you were like, whoa, is that a butt? It's a guy's butt, right? Do you ride in taxis too, Peter Sky Parker?
Sometimes.
That's gonna stick around for a while, hanging out in taxis, getting the taxi driver hard. Old Kazzy's getting the taxi drivers a stiffy. All right, what do we got here? So this is right as he's about to start. So he's 12 minutes in, and all he's done is played music for 12 minutes so far.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. And also, doesn't he start talking over the music as well without realizing that the music bed is playing? But, yeah.
AC/DC, I get it, man. I get it. I might sound a little bit like a wigger saying homie, but you're my homeboys, my homies. I don't know. It's just a term of endearment. Bro kind of gets old saying bro constantly. Yeah, bro. Then I start feeling like I'm Chad, you know. Oh, yeah, what's up, bro? Like, dude. Like, so whatever. I got to pick a lane. I'm sorry, man, if it disappoints you. You called me a wigger, but I have a feeling you wanted to call me something else, if you know what I'm saying.
The black one.
You just, what the hell, man? Black. Jesus criminy. Yeah, that's exactly my point, dude. So, dude. I mean, like, there's only so many phrases I can say. You tell me what you want me to say, and I'll just fucking go with that. You just put something in there. Wow, that is powerful. There must have been a skunk ran over like right somewhere close by. Woo! Out of nowhere, through the wall. Fuck, man. That is powerful, dude. Oh, I know what it is. My heater's on, so the air is circulating. And it's a forced air unit, so it's outside. It's sucking in dead skunk air from somewhere. That is bad, dude. Woo. Man, that made my whole house stink instantly. Sorry for the side. It's kind of like overwhelming. Making my
sorry, Quad. I'm laughing at the fact that I know people in the chat are going to be like, "Yeah, Quad just shat himself and he didn't realize."
Yeah. No, not that. Stevie Lou said that yesterday. I think he was in my chat or something. He was like something about Quad shit bag, and it was like, God damn it.
That was in soft, wasn't it? Yeah, I did.
I don't know where it was, but I saw it.
Yeah, I saw that as well. Yeah,
he was talking
like you shit in the
whatever.
bag or something.
Yeah. I think he did make the comment on our show.
Oh, like
that fucking smells so strong, man. And I have dogs too, and every once in a while there will be a skunk like right out the door. You know what I mean? So they'll run right out and get sprayed. So 4 or 5 times a year, I have to have like skunk smelling dogs. It's the worst. Damn dog. You think they would learn, but they don't. Fucking dogs. Dogs are dumb, man. Can you believe that?
Oh, fuck.
Math humor. What are we doing? Math humor. I don't. Oh, okay. Quadratic equations. That's actually fucking great, Peter Sky Parker. If you just came up with that, just fucking around in the chat, that's pretty good, dude. I'll say quadratic equations. We like the Asians over here. We will not call Sakur on you. Sakur. All right. Make America great again. That's right, motherfuckers. We're doing it. Yeah, okay. G-Rob has the same problem. You've never seen a skunk in your life? There's a lot of them around here.
I've only seen skunks on TV, thankfully. We don't have them in the UK.
G-Rob has the same problem. We got lots of skunks around here. We got lots of raccoons. We got badgers. We got all that shit. Lots of badgers. Yeah. You thought they were... yeah, so you thought Pepe Le Pew was just a fictional character 100% only?
Didn't he get cancelled?
I don't know. Yeah, because he's a rapey. He's a rapey. He's a rapey, Mr. Rapey, Mr. Ray. Shit. Do you want to smell my perfume? It's a wonderful perfume. You smell me. Let me tell you all the ways. Let me count the ways.
We're talking about Speedy Gonzalez.
God, my impression was that bad. Jesus Christ. Arriba, andale. No, does that sound like my fucking Pepe Le Pew? Come on, man.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, man. We're losing viewers. They don't like my impressions. It never goes over good. Never good. Never give up, boys. All right, we're going to get into this, I swear. I swear we're doing this. All right, let's just play it. As you can see, Turbs and McGurk right there. I'm here. Wow, you fucked up there, Turbs, which is rare. I'm here to do a mea culpa. Soft is better at this stuff than Kaz. There you go. Turbs McGurk, who is the real Turbs, I'm sure. Our 12.5-minute intro. He never pulled up any chats. And the second that Turbs McGurk was in the chat, he pulled it up. So you can already tell what Soft had in mind for what he was thinking and what he was worried about. There you go.
Yeah, and to answer Danny Crook's question, yeah, that is Soft Weekly's logo, by the way.
Yeah, it's not a joke. It's not a joke.
And I thought,
okay, so that's what I was pointing out immediately. First things first, he absolutely has his theme song is louder than him by a lot, so you can't hear a fucking word he's saying. He's talking about like, oh, I'm having all these guys on to talk about. Yeah, okay, Peter Sky Parker. See, it gets worse than BYB. It is possible. It is a possibility. You should be thankful for BYB now. There you go. But yes, and he does this. So he's like, "Hey guys, we're here to talk about Steel Toe, do." And then,
by the way, there's no irony in this neither quad, right? He's not like playing a character or whatever, where it's he's not Chip Chipperson, for example.
Yeah,
where you expect
no
it
irony.
to be,
he's just unfair. And I wouldn't want to put them in the spot.
Yeah, I just skipped it forward over a minute there.
You know what I mean? It's okay that he didn't come on. I would have liked to have him on. I would have treated him nicely. I enjoy his show, but anyway.
So he was just bitching about finding out that Melton wasn't going to come 14 minutes into his show, and that's all he can talk about is like, Melton's not coming, blah, blah, blah. So, and the music's dying down, and he's ready for an intro, 14.5 minutes in.
That's about, well, I don't think that's all I'll say about that, I guess, at some point. But the other thing that happened is I was at work Thursday, I think it was, and Win by Two sent me a link. And the trolls from the people from Spurgtopia came at me pretty hard, and that screwed up my whole weekend. You know, they did a show on me Friday, and I don't know, it bummed me out, but that's what happened. It was it threw me for a loop, and then the StreamYard thing and the Melton thing, but it's not a big deal. I wanted to do a fun show, and I wasn't going to run away from it when things started going wrong. So we're here to do it.
Wow, he didn't run away from his show because Melton didn't show up. Yeah, you only have the 3 other guys that are well more capable of running a show than you. But yeah, that's insane that he even had that thought. Like, yeah, I should quit because Melton didn't show up. So it was all like loosely based on Melton. If Melton doesn't come, why? Because he does this little piggy. Like if he doesn't have Melton, it's not worth doing. I don't even.
Yeah, I think his thought process there was because they were going to cover, like I said, not special steel toe show. Yeah, if you ain't going to have the biggest person that covers steel toe, there's no point then, right?
Then what's the point? You only
and
got
also,
Carl and Win by 2 and Rocco. That's it.
Yeah.
Not
also,
enough power there. Jesus, can you imagine? I can't imagine having all of those guys on my show. Fucking idiot.
not all at once and expect you to
Not all at once. I've had
come out looking good. Yeah, like what you.
Yeah. But yeah, that's wild. And then that whole thing about like, yeah, those guys did a show about me, and then they were mean to me. Is like, what, dude? That was the most tame ribbing of all time. That really fucked with me for the whole weekend. It like ruined my weekend. So Win by 2 sent him the link that was happening. Like he wasn't even aware of it. You know why he wasn't aware of it? Because it wasn't a thing of note.
No. And also, of course,
if someone does a show about you, yeah, you were gonna watch it, but it's like, seriously, that bugs you that much? Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Let's not also forget that Soft Weekly is known to be drunk. Funny enough, a bit like Kaz, right? Which is like the parallels between the two are quite like spooky, right?
Right.
So it's not out of the realm of possibility that Soft Weekly was, as he said, at work, but in reality probably wasted when Blade sent him that link. You know, that's a possibility too.
So he's sitting around all drunk, feeling depressed and feeling bad for himself.
I'll bring in Rocco first because he agreed to do this a long time ago, and I was happy that he did because he's very talented and his show is funny. That's why it's popular. That's why he makes money. That's why he has a Tesla now and gets to dock with Melton. You know? I mean, it's because he's good at the job. So I was happy to have him agree to come on.
Holy crap!
How are you doing today?
Holy crap! The way that the music ended and you said, that's all I'm going to say about that. Mwah, it was perfect because we couldn't hear a fucking word you were saying. The music was so loud.
Oh, that's fair enough. That's fair enough because I was telling you before the show that trying to do StreamYard had fucked me up because normally I'm by myself on OBS and it's very easy.
Daddy understands. And Daddy has to learn not to hit the desk because he throws his aspect ratio out. How do I do it? I don't know. I'm just that great. I'm so great. The police want to send me on free vacations to Minnesota. It's fantastic.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's playing Gino, and that's funny as hell, dude. Like, yeah, how many times have you seen that on Bedabbler? I didn't know that's what it was from. I hadn't heard him say that before. But yeah, I noticed that on his last show that every once in a while that thing would pop up, and I didn't know why. Now I do. So he barely bumps his desk and it fucking knocks his camera out. That's hilarious, dude.
Yes.
Bedabbler has El Horrible. He's got some problems with that stuff, man. It's funny.
It's weird. It's like Melton, as we know, had the similar sort of issue probably about 6 months ago, where he kept kicking a cable under his desk. Where Rocco's issue is if he just moves or touches his desk, it just throws out his camera, right? So he either has a loose cable into that camera or he needs a better cable. So, yeah, welcome, Soft.
Hey guys. Hey, Coach. How's it going? Just covering some soft weekly streaming. It's very enjoyable so far. I hope you enjoy our breakdown.
That's one of the things that Win by Two and I always laughed about the compound shows is you could constantly hear the hitting on the desk just all the time in there. I could never figure it out.
Yes, but this is a wire-bearing desk. Every time I touch it, it fucks my wires up. I'm sorry, Soft. I don't want to be unprofessional, but it looks like that's what you're going to get right now until I figure this out. Daddy do, Daddy don't.
I think I saw the other day when you had the puppet guy on, Gino, it looked like your mics were sitting on a step stool between you. You can see the bar coming up behind it. It's like one of those two-step step stools that you put your mic stands on to facilitate that excellent broadcast with the puppeteer.
You saw that? You were one of the 12 people in there? Very embarrassing. I was hoping no one saw that. Holy shit. I'm going to get this figured out. Don't worry. Daddy do. Daddy don't. Daddy's got letterbox. Whatever. I'll figure it out. What are we talking about?
Daddy's got a brand new bag. No, I just think it's funny that Soft Weekly, like he loves breaking down other people's streams, which is it's ironic indeed. I mean, after you watch if you watch the entire hour and a half, and I suggest everybody goes and does that because it's quite enjoyable. But it just boggles my mind that you could have the firepower that he had on and whatever. El Haribo's he's fucking awesome, dude. He's hilarious. Just him by himself, you could do any show. Just sit there and bullshit. It's easy.
Yeah, it's weird. It's almost like it's sorry, Quad. It's almost like it's a given talent, right? And I ain't claiming that I've got any of that, by the way. And I'm sure
you are. That's why I have you on here as a co-host. There's no doubt you're super good.
No, Quad. I'm great, as you said before. Being the 8th mic on BYB is great.
Yeah, I have moved you down one notch, so you actually are the 9th mic now. Just being honest, you slipped one.
Cheers.
I want to bring Win by Two, and I'm not sure if he's ready yet. I just see his little logo there.
You're talking about Blade, the one and only Blade, the only one who had any brains in his head and actually wanted to try and put on an entertaining show for the people. Chad says he does. Chad says he does, but Chad don't do. Daddy do. Chad don't do. Blade tried to do.
How long have you been working on this one? It's good. It's very good.
This is a year in the making. I haven't done Gino since last year, right after the Super Bowl meetup. It totally threw my voice out, so I never attempted to do it again. But Daddy wanted to make it special for you, Soft. Because, what do you got, 23 people watching this? Those numbers are 47. Holy shit, you're blowing Daddy out of the water.
I've always said Gino's a bitch.
Fuck you. Go fuck your mother. Are people offering you free trips to Minnesota? I don't think so.
All right, JT's telling me to watch the product, Soft. I don't know what that means.
He's right.
All right, so Blade, John, are you here? What's going on here, buddy?
He's on a spaceship. And now Daddy's echoing back.
Right, what's that? He's echoing. Blade is echoing. John, this is a live event. This is a live event. Why are you echoing?
Here, put me backstage real quick. I gotta fix my camera.
All right. Okay, everyone. Well, this is
so yeah. And he's about to let's slow it down now. This is too fucking prescient, man. That is amazing. So we got all these professional broadcasters, and they all use StreamYard too, especially Bedabbler. He definitely does. And I know John's been on StreamYards plenty of times, so I don't know what the issue is here or if they're trolling him. I'm guessing that they're not trolling him.
No, I believe
What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's just a case of Rocco's just trying to sort out his camera issues because obviously he hits that desk pretty hard being Gino. I don't know, Honk, what do you reckon? Do you reckon he was trolling him? Or what do you reckon?
No. No, I don't think he was trolling him.
Fair enough.
I don't know, man. I'm just kind of tripping out on fucking Softcast. It looks like he pulled his hair from the back. Now it's longer in the back and shorter up front.
Yeah, I can't give anybody shit about hairstyles. Look at me.
Oh, you got beautiful
wonderful
hair,
locks.
Man. Yeah.
Well, it's kind of funny, right? Sorry, real quick, just a side tangent. When I'm walking about in the summertime, cars going by, and you see male drivers like have that weird double take of like, oh, what? And you realise that they were staring at my ass. And then they realise, because I've got long hair, of course, then they realise I'm a man. And they go, oh, shit. And it's kind of funny.
Taxi drivers, I'm assuming you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, of course. There's always taxi drivers.
Jump in the back. Oh, shit. Hey. You're not Kaz.
Blade is echoing, and Rocco needs to go backstage. But someone I was not sure it was going to be here until this morning is here. I appreciate it. Rocco is back. Good friend.
Daddy did it.
Yeah, you can see. So also you can see that thing bleeding through in the back. I love that.
He a friend, and I'm happy he's here, and I appreciate him coming on. Carl from WATP.
Hey, what's happening, Sob? What's up, Gino?
Hi, Carl.
Good to see you, buddy.
Oh,
You know,
my friend Carl's here now. It's a
honestly,
party.
I don't like doing shows in the morning. I'm not great in the morning. I'm glad you're here because I won't have to talk at all. This is perfect.
Yes, I don't like it either, but that's why I figured I'd do the Gino persona so I wouldn't be able to shut up.
Carl, I was trying to accommodate them because they're on the West Coast. You know, I was because initially I did think Patrick was going to be on. Like I said, he's not. That's what it is. But
Because you're an idiot. Why would Patrick get up early to do your show? What does Patrick need these 50 people to watch him for? I'm sorry, I'm an asshole.
Blade just texted me that nothing is working. I believe him because I don't think he would. I think he wanted to talk to you guys. Really, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no one's accusing him of lying. What are you talking about, Soft?
There you go. Exactly. So Soft had it in and said that he was possibly getting trolled too. So there you go. And Carl nails him immediately. That's a very good point. Like, why would you think he's lying? Like, what would make you think? Like, did you work with the guy for a bunch of years? Like, or at least for a while? Why would you think he was fucking with you? Which is hilarious. Good point.
Poor Softy.
Poor Soft.
By the way, Blade saying the shit isn't working. And I think maybe that's true. Yeah, no shit.
I met Blade.
It was funny.
He seems like a stand-up guy. I don't think he would lie to you, Saul.
No, he wouldn't. It was funny. Carl, when I was asking you to come on the show, every time I said Blade's going to be on, you'd be like, that guy that thinks I don't know how to do a live show.
No, I was excited that he was going to teach me how to do a live show. He said he was going to, and then he couldn't pull it off for some reason. It's too bad.
Yeah, I told him, I go, Carl is a musician too, because that's what he prides himself on. He's booked shows for his band for a long time. He has an idea of what it takes. And I was like, Carl's a musician too, and he's been booking shows for his band way longer than you have, dude. You know
why? Because I'm an old man. Is that what you're saying?
Well,
Soft?
You're younger than me. You're older than him.
Thank God.
I've seen Carl saw a lady in heaven.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we all wish we would have seen the setup that Blade Blade had. I would be very interested to see that. It did seem like if he did bands, then he should be able to pull it off, but who knows? But Danny Crook never heard Soft speak before this. There is a disarming Kermit the Frog quality to it. I don't find it disarming, though. Honestly, I find it very
threatening.
Not even threatening. No. Well, he's kind of threatening in a very bitch ass, like, you know what I mean? In a very weak way. He's kind of like in your face. I guess you could say that. But yeah, he's not disarming. I wouldn't say his voice is disarming. Maybe it's just that we know who he is that makes it hard to think that he does have a weird voice, a very Kermit the Frog, but I don't know. I don't like it.
Half.
No, a musician.
Oh, Daddy gets confused.
Okay, I mean, maybe that is the thing with the voice. Maybe it is confusing and people think he's like a nice guy. Maybe there is something to that. That's possible. I guess I can see that. If it hit you, Danny Crook, if it hit you like that, maybe that's the case. Maybe that's how he gets other people on his show, is they also have that feeling that he's disarming. I've talked to him a few times, so I don't really get that. I'm not going to say that I have some huge issues with Soft Weekly. Like, I really don't. And I've said as much to him before, but whatever. He is cocky and he is a smart ass and he thinks he's big time. And It's kind of fun that he got his just desserts.
I will say this though, Claude, and I said this in his YouTube chat while this was live. I must admit that Soft is a better host of a show than Tosspot is. So,
by fucking increments, like very small.
Yeah, I know, but I had to like admit that. So yeah, there is that. I suppose like you got that win out of me at least. So there you go.
Fair enough.
And then, Carl, I wanted to mention this because the guys from Spurgtopia asked about it on the show they did about me. They called me soft weakling. That was funny. I'm not a hater, but they were like, "Why are there so many pictures of just you standing there in a shirt?" And it was from the Chicago event. Remember when I had everyone take the selfies of me?
Yep.
Now maybe it was a dumb idea, but that's what it was. They're like, "Why are there just a bunch of pictures of you standing there by yourself?"
So why are you responding to us?
Well,
what are you going to get?
It was fucking strange. Did you see all those pictures that he took?
Yes.
Yeah, that wasn't dumb. That was fucking strange. Do you hear me, Softcast, you bald bastard?
Well, he said it was for a bit, right? Yes. That's what he was like. He was saying that he was like doing a joke, like, "Hey, here's me by myself again. Here's me by myself again." But I don't know. Like, is that really that funny? I guess we could commentate, make comments about whether or not subjectively, objectively, it's funny. But otherwise, I guess we kind of have to take him at his word that he actually was doing that.
You can smell the despair in those photos.
Yeah, people just didn't want nothing to do with him. Is that what your take on it?
Right. I mean, God, you got to feel bad. That's some of the saddest pictures I've ever seen, man. I'm just outside of that little Ethiopian kid with the beer belly where the ravens buy him, or not the raven, but the vulture fixing to eat him. It's a very famous picture. Yeah, it's as sad as that. Fucking looking at Softcast at a big event, and there he is by himself. Just it's depressing.
So,
that is that the event where Ray DeVito couldn't keep his hands off of people outside at the event? I remember that.
Yeah.
That's the event where he tried to off Ari Jane too, take her out on an I-80 and get rid of her. Deadful says Beaker. What do you guys think, Beaker or Kermit? Maybe a mixture of the two, like somewhere in between. Yeah.
Well, and also, Quad, it's interesting there that Carl from WATP immediately says to Soft, "Why are you responding to this?"
Yeah, exactly.
So it immediately puts Soft then on the back foot because he doesn't understand or realize what's going on his own show, which is hilarious.
What do you mean I shouldn't respond to every little criticism every person in every chat or Discord makes? What do you mean by that? Why would I do that? It ruined my entire weekend that someone said mean things about me on a podcast. It's like, what? Really? It was that easy?
Yeah.
I backed it up a little bit because Honk talked over what Carl says here, but it's actually on the button. So let's listen to that again.
Dumb idea, but that's what it was. They're like, why are there just a bunch of pictures of you standing there by yourself?
Soph, why are you responding to this? What are you going to get? Are you learning nothing from Aaron Imholt? What are you going to accomplish by addressing these minutia?
Well, there's a couple of them in here, and I said I would talk about it. I would mention it.
Selfie gate. This fucking guy took so many selfies in Chicago. I can't believe it. He should just leave the internet.
Right. Anyway, I watched.
Well, he laughs at it like he thinks it's a joke, but 2 seconds before that, it wasn't a joke. It was serious, and then Carl made a joke out of it. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Your clips, Carl, post at like 6 a.m. or something like that, because they always pop right up when I'm like going to work or around.
That's the plan. 5:30 a.m. Eastern.
Yeah, and you had a clip that came up this morning that was about Doom's boxing video. Where it shows Aaron boxing or.
All right, so get serious there now, which is not interesting. So we'll move on because that's not what we're here for, is it? We're here to make Slop look like an asshole because we're mean and from Spirtopia or something. What's something? Yeah, we're Spirtopians. We have to be mean to Soft weekly so we can hurt his feelings and make him feel bad for a whole other weekend. That's the purpose of this show tonight, to ruin his week. Weekly. Soft.
Yeah.
Weekly. Weekly.
We're gonna make him hard
for a week. I'm just fucking. All right, moving on. All right, so here's another little comment from Carl, who nails it again. For being such a dorky, nerdy geek, he actually is kind of funny here and there when he's ripping on people.
Mm-hmm.
He actually is. He could be feisty, huh? When he's going on to another podcast he looks down on, he'll go after people. See that? Carl's. Have you ever seen him go up and like head to head with anyone? He doesn't do that, right? He's not like willing to do that or wouldn't do that.
Well, he did with Stuttering John way back when. Do you remember he did actually call John out for?
Yeah, how hard did they go at each other though? Like
not very long, because Carl is, as he would say, professional, right? And funny enough, I don't know if you'll play this quad, but Carl saves Soft Weekly, and I'm pretty certain everybody in the chat at that moment went, Carl, what are you doing? Like, why did you save this guy? You know, like he got him back on track. Yes. And he did with KB with the $3,000 offered to Stuttering John before he was supposed
to. Okay. I remember that one. Yeah. Because he fucked him out of getting the interview. Mm-hmm. Right. And he was pissed about it. Yeah.
John then was getting called out by John was getting called out by the whole world at that point, which was like, you can't do the show because
good memory, guys. Thank you. That's why you're here in the chat, to help my retardation, or at least my short-term memory loss from edibles, mostly. Honestly, I'll be honest.
Carl's rates. It's expensive. Carl's expensive to have consult your live event.
All right. I'm not doing well here.
This is exactly how I thought this would go, by the way. Soft. It makes you feel any better.
No, and I appreciate you coming on, and you're right. I thought it would be fun. Really, if I didn't think Melton was going to come on with Blade, Blade.
Yeah, let's talk about the people who aren't here. Let's do that for a while. Anthony Cubia isn't here. I mean, let's go through the list.
Opie's laughing at you, Paul. Opie, he's laughing at you right now.
I can't imagine having Carl and Ella Rible sitting there doing their best, and obviously he's totally incompetent, and Carl calls him out for that. But then he's like, "Yeah, well, I thought it would be different, and I thought Melton would be here." Like, dude, really? Like, if Melton's not there, then the show sucks. Like, he must really fucking be a Melton ball washer. That's all I can think. Is Soft Weekly, like, Jesus, dude. Behind the scenes somewhere, is he washing balls? He's a Detroit guy, correct?
Correct. I think so, Cord. I'm not 100%.
I believe he is, man.
Like,
yes.
Where he's from. But that's the
though. Like, to bring up other people that aren't there on a stream while you're doing it. Like, what is that? What the fuck is that even?
Yeah, it's bizarre.
Thanks for coming on, guys, but I wouldn't have done this if I would have known Melton wasn't coming, because fuck you guys. Fuck off. Like, what?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Deadpool. Yeah, he does the best Gino ever. And the second I saw that this was going on, I definitely sent Gino the link. I was like, dude, fake Gino's on. Yeah, not fake Gino. I just said whatever. Dabblers being you. Go watch it. He's like, I think he was right on it.
Oh man! All right. Hold on.
Oh, we got a
Here
clip.
we go. Now, this is what I thought. And I was telling Rocco this backstage. I thought that KB sabotaged this event for them. The everything was sold as far as I can tell. All 60 tickets were sold. Everything was fine. And then Kevin started going, well, I need to talk to some people. And next thing you know, it's canceled. You know, it was fine 3 days before the event.
All right, they get all serious now. We don't care about serious stuff.
Yep.
Fuck serious soft. It's not good.
No, and then whatever. Then they start actually making good points and whatnot. But yeah, obviously, Soft is just making the most basic retarded points that there are. It's like, yeah, oh, Kevin got it fucked up. Really? No shit.
You remember back when Chris Farley was on Saturday Night Live being interviewed Paul McCartney? Did you happen to recall that?
Yeah. Hey, do you remember that time you did that song?
Yeah.
That was great. That was great. Yeah. And Paul was like, yeah, it was good. Yeah. No, that's one of my favorite of all time. That and I live in a van down by the river. Those two were probably my favorites. Shit like that.
I don't. The Chippendale dancing with fucking
Patrick Swayze.
Yeah, that was hilarious, man.
Okay, all time. Yeah, talk about being a fat bastard and not caring about it and going all out, baby. That's it. I'll shake my belly too. No, I don't have that much of a belly. Shake your booty. Shake your booty. Shake your booty. $5. Thank you, sir. Do appreciate it. What do you guys think of Big Black unconditionally supporting Schmuel Carl in their covering up of pedo ISO's crimes? Unforgivable. What do I think? Did Big Black actually do that? If Big Black is indeed helping Schmuel and Carl cover up their ISO crimes, I'm not okay with that. And there's more that needs to be uncovered than just that. His smoke detector, for example, needs to be uncovered from behind the drywall. Indeed. He's got a lot. He hides a lot of things, including his smoke detector, of course.
I will say this, Quad. It's no surprise that Big Black is now not in the chat, but yet this random chatter suddenly,
how convenient, right?
Yeah, pops up. It's almost as if this is Big Black's sock account. I caught you, Big Black. I know what you're doing.
Black one.
Indeed. Yeah, you're not going to get away with this, Big Black. Nobody's going to cover for you when they come for you. Bad boys. What you going to do? What you going to do when ISO gets out of prison and comes for you? He's going to get out of prison eventually. Watch your fucking asses. Like he's probably watching his right now.
Let's hope he doesn't. Let's hope he doesn't make it out.
Agreed. Yeah, and whatever. I actually don't even really know if this is you're just joking. You're just pulling our like, holy shit, I didn't see this. Sorry about that. Nice. Now that I look, sorry, Dan, I suck. Soft Weekly was was Flaccid Daily not available. Hashtag gay was Flaccid Daily not available. Oh, okay. Yeah. So yeah, he was not available to help. Like, I think what he's saying was like when he worked for Win by Two, that he was just not available all the time. And yeah, because he's like an alcoholic. So I think he has some serious problems going on. I think he had some like life problems too. Divorce. I don't really know that much about Soft Weekly, but I did hear rumors about stuff like that. Allegedly.
Also, I think that Dan's just making the obvious joke that, you know, Soft Weekly was in Flaccid.
Yeah. But I mean like if anyone's going to admit it, it's him, because that it's like everything to do with his shows. The soft.
Everything's a right letdown. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Everything about it, beginning to end. Bring me evidence. Shake your booty. Thanks for the $5, Dan. Thanks for the 2. Puddle of AIDS. Thank you, sir. And thanks to the new members. Just a quick shout out. That's how we do. We're rocking it. We're rolling it. We're thanking you, folks. I have no idea what this is because I don't have All right, so I'll be as incompetent as this guy. No, we got. There's just more of this nonsense, like this ill preparedness. So I mean, that's all I'm really highlighting. So I don't really have to explain every little clip with a setup. I'm no Carl. I don't have a lady wife. I didn't get a nap today. I don't have a mandolin.
Quad, did you just say you don't have a lady wife as opposed to the what?
A mom wife. God.
Yeah, it's all right.
Mom wife, a mandolin. I didn't get a nap. What other kind of fucking dabbleverse references do I need to make? Come on, folks. Stick with me here. We're trying. We're trying. We're really doing a soft job at it too, aren't we?
Oh yeah.
We're doing a banger Kaz job of it.
We're rocking it. We're rolling it.
We're blowing it.
I'm amazed Blade didn't show up here. I
Yeah,
don't
what
know
a
why.
prick that guy is. I kept telling you that too, Soft.
Wait,
I'm like,
Blade's
Blade's
not
gonna no show.
Who else didn't show?
Who else is in here? Let's go through the list.
This is the show about people who didn't show up.
Where's E-Rock? Why isn't E-Rock here?
Where's Moody?
Out.
Dr. Steve, what the fuck?
I'm going to take all this. You guys are way better at this than me, and I can't stop it.
Understatement of the year.
Relax. Just breathe. Breathe, Soft.
Well, I wanted to do something fun, and dude, John is the guy I talk to more than anyone else. I figure with here, you know what I mean? It would be some kind of good rapport, and now I got Gino and Carl fucking firing at me. Shit's not working.
So he's
right.
your security blanket? Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
he was my security.
You want to go
blanket.
curl up with Blade?
You want to just make fun of him for the next hour?
I mean, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Like, Jesus Christ. I thought John was going to be here. I thought this was going to be good. If he would have been here, this would have been good. It's like, why? Like, just like, dude, I set up a show every day. Every time I sit down to make a show, I sit down and make a show that if worst case scenario, I would have to do it by myself to go through all of whatever I had prepared. That's how you prepare for shows, like as if you're not going to have someone there. He prepared a show like, hey, I'm going to have 5 guys on and I won't have to do a thing. Now, I like it too when that happens, but it's not like every single show it's going to work out just right for you. And he's like, I've never worked with you guys before. This is awkward, isn't it? He's like, what? This is awkward. I don't even know you guys.
And like you said, Cord, earlier, the fact that Carl's actually calling him out to his face with it, it kind of like, and again, as we know, everyone jokes and laughs that Carl can't, do stuff, which is obviously the joke in itself. And the fact that now Soft's got Carl there and he can't even riff with Carl. Yeah. Like, it's bizarre, but yeah.
All right.
This guy was going to put on a live show in a venue and he can't get on StreamYard and talk to us.
All right, so here's one clip I wanted to play. This is just a little less than a year ago. Steel Toe, when they're at the Ricadas house, he took it off the YouTube page. I posted a video about it before, but I think this is one. They're over there. April's fucking wasted already, and this is the morning show. You can tell she's been up all night. And then there's an argument about where the kids were and where they had the sleepover, and it's obvious Aaron's lying. It's just very funny.
And then Aaron goes, "Where's Blade?"
I love that part of his show where he's like, if Blade was here, we would hit the goal. God, this is all going to work perfectly, but then Blade isn't here. Fuck.
I already hit the goal. I don't have a revenue stream.
Okay. So we're going to see like 5 soft weeklies in this clip.
Oh,
Good
this
stuff.
isn't the right one. Hold on.
Oh, no.
It's this one right here. There you go. See? I had to go to my video to find the date for this one.
Okay.
We're waiting.
Are you guys not hearing this?
No,
I'm sorry.
Not hearing anything, man.
What in the fuck?
You have to add it.
He hasn't. Yeah, I don't think he ever pushed play, right? Like I never saw a soft move.
No, so to clarify that, Quad, so he brings up himself on OBS, right? Because he's got that obviously in his OBS.
I see that
in the background.
He's right there. Hello.
But then obviously once he gets to play the video, he has to open up a new tab and share through StreamYard, right? So he doesn't even know how to do the stream properly anyway.
The basics.
The basics, yeah.
I have a feeling you're fucking lying to me, Peter Sky Parker, but I will go look them up and I will pull them up. Okay. You've never sent me anything that was relative to anything I was ever doing, but I'll believe you one time, I swear.
Yeah. So Honk,
Best
you were
of
watching...
Uncle Jack, Lunatic Lounge. Are you fucking kidding me? Seriously? Holy shit. I can't with you anymore. Can someone ban this motherfucker from my Jesus Christ.
Quad, for the laugh, for the shits and giggles, I say you got to play them, right? Just like, yeah, fuck it.
My God. No, I can't.
They're only 10
I can't fucking
seconds
do
long.
it. I can't. This guy, he's driving me crazy. Wow. I just realized I am in front of Soft Wiggly, though. That's not a good look.
Yeah, because we know what soft is like, right?
Let's do that. I feel better there. I don't know. I feel like I'm having an out-of-body experience right now with Peter Sky Parker. Honestly, I don't even know if I want to finish this though. I'm gonna leave my own show. You guys got this? I'm out of here.
Damn, KB.
To the stage, or that's not the tab that you're sharing.
I thought it was added on there. All right. I added it.
All things considered, I think this is going great.
Right. Hold on, man.
Unfortunately, we don't have Lucy Typebox. She didn't show up. I mean, if Lucy was here, then we'd definitely be playing this clip and talking all about it. Hey,
Home.
there you go.
And then you drive home.
Fuck
Just
you
sounding
guys when
positive
you're
about
screaming.
Aaron, if you and April leave, we'll die. So what we'd really like you to do is stay here so we don't die of worry,
What
of
I'd
guilt,
really like
of things like this. Are you two
So the Ricadas wanted them to stay so much because of the love.
stellar drivers?
Is this
Hey,
a morning
our
show or is this
borderline Hollywood
when is
stunt
this
double?
happening?
This is the morning show. I wasn't sure, so I went back and looked. And yeah, this is the 4-hour morning show. There's a 2-hour evening show after this.
Doesn't it look like April has been up for a long time?
Yes. Yes.
I got the impression this was nighttime.
Yeah.
I love his Johnny Unitas hair.
All right, that's back
so-
to serious stuff. But
Yeah.
like whatever. You guys just see all the incompetence. It's
Well,
amazing.
that was the first moment where Carl's like, "Oh yeah, what episode is this? Is it a morning show?" And you could tell. Then that's when Carl's like logged in his mind, going, "All right, I'm supposed to be a professional broadcaster. Let me help Soft out." And it's like, no, don't help him here. Let Soft do what Soft's about to do, which is fumble his way through whatever the fuck this was. And it was great. But yeah.
Yeah, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. I tell you. Indeed. I just every part of this I loved all of it. The entire show was amazing. Because actually when they did cover stuff, they were relevant. But it's like, dude, you're pulling up clips from the fucking last year. Whatever. Obviously, Carl and El Horrible, they could talk about whatever. So you can pull up any clip and make it funny. But they did their job.
And as far as
was like his production value and stuff, like every single thing about this show was pathetic. He just assumed that he could have 4 people on and they would just make it an amazing show, and that was good enough.
Yeah,
great preparation. Yeah, really.
And as far as I can remember, Quad, not at one point did Soft say the obvious thing, which is this is the 25th of March, right, of last year. Aaron had said just before Christmas that by that time of the year before, he knew his marriage was over. But yet here they are in Nick Recader's place, still married, still having a good time. But yet Steel Toe wanted his audience to know that by Christmas of 2023, he knew that marriage was dead in the water.
Shit, that's when they got married.
No, they got married not in 2023, right?
Yeah, it was their 1 year anniversary. Yeah, 2023. So 2022, I think they got married.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking. What's going on here? Ray, I'm not even gonna.
Oh
gonna
boy, I can just imagine it tomorrow. What the word's gonna be?
The bird is the word.
Military gadgets are transforming people's conditions and endurance. And here's how.
I can't follow what's going on. Oh, there's an ad. Oh, I thought that was part of.
We got no. I had to point that out. Of course, on Rumble, I don't have fucking premium Rumble either. So every once in a while, when I'm doing a show, those fucking things hit, and it's like, God damn it! But yeah, whatever. It just nothing could go right for the guy. Whatever. It's perfect that the ad played because you're right in the middle of some stupid clip that they decided to do, and that's the best that they had.
Well, and again, I will say this one thing about me and the Fruit when we do a show. We've got, we screen record our shit, right? So we don't have issues like that. For example, I know, going to out him a little bit. He doesn't have YouTube Premium, but yeah, I do. But yeah, he goose on me because I'm poorer than him, for example. Anyway.
Fair enough.
Well, I hope you feel better now, though.
Gino sent me a DM. Screenshots from Dr. Chow. I guess I won't play them on air. I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't be a steel toe. Speaking of steel toe, don't be a steel toe, whatever you do, right?
Nope.
Dumb this down for Gino.
I'm excited to see what all of you have to say.
I can't see right now. My contact's backwards. It hurts.
Look,
because you're zooted, honey.
To see
she put her
what you
contact
guys have to say
backwards.
about what's going on.
Jesus Christ! What's wrong with
Yeah,
you?
that is pretty.
Those might
All right,
sound like radio quality.
This is like in the Simpsons where they bring in Poochie and he gives notes to them. When Poochie's on the screen, everyone should be asking, "Where's Poochie?"
Yeah, so here's Blade. Blade finally shows up, and then just see our buddy Soft, see his reaction to have his little security blanket finally show up, which is fucking hilarious.
This is how you treat Blade.
I'm here. Everyone settle down. I've made my presence known. What's going on? How's the show, Soft?
It's going terrible, dude. Terrible. Nothing has worked right. It's been horrible. I don't mind though. I'm having fun.
So what it's about, man?
Whatever happens. I wanted to have fun today. I'm trying to have fun. I don't.
We all look like if 4 different people tried to draw the same person.
Kind of, yeah. I guess Gino, right?
Yes. Hello, Blade. Good to see you. We were
Nice
just
to-
talking about you. Where were you?
Dude, I don't even know. Am I sounding okay? I can't hear anything. StreamYard sucks.
You sound fine.
You
All
sound
right, cool.
fine to me.
All things considered.
Awesome. So what's on the what are we doing, Soft?
I'm just trying to tread water at this point, man. It's been terrible.
All right, well, now's your time to start rebounding. We'll get this here.
I made. Hold on.
Okay, so he's about to leave right now, but which is insane. Okay, so as you notice, the second that Blade shows up and he's like, "How's it going, Soft?" He's like, "Oh, it's been horrible. I've had nothing but problems." And I'm sure Blade was thinking in his mind, like, "Yeah, I know. I worked with you. I remember this. Yeah, that's exactly how it always went. That's why you're fucking gone." It's funny, dude. I'm sure that's what he was thinking, right? Like,
yeah, 100%. Like, there's a reason why you're not on my show anymore. Is because this is exactly what happens. Yeah.
It's too good. All right, so he runs off to go grab something. As you can see, his ass right there, about to leave. Here we go.
He finally gets played out. He gets him to leave.
Yeah, he was talking the whole show how he needed you, and now he gets you, and he's like, "I gotta go."
Unbelievable.
I made friendship shirts for the event.
This is a gig. This is not an event. This is a gig.
I made
Can you imagine a Save Gordy shirt? What in the fuck are we watching here? It's insane, man.
That's
my
the whole show. How he needed you, and now he gets you, and he's like, "I gotta go."
Unbelievable.
I made friendship shirts for the event.
Friendship. I don't have any friends. I made friendship shirts. I don't have friends. Will you be my friend? I made you Save Gordy shirts. That is amazing, and that's a horrible shirt. I guess it's the right color, isn't it, to be a steel toe shirt? I guess. But other than that, Save Gordy. That's fucking Aaron has merch out right now. Save Gordy, right? Like what? What's the purpose of making another shirt that's exactly the same as other shirts that have been made? I do not get it, folks. What is going on?
Yeah, it's bizarre, Quad. And also, right, so for some reason in my head, I just thought, didn't Aaron Emholt wear a bracelet that Slam Piece gave him, right? Which was supposed to be a sign of love. Where Soft Weekly's going, I'm going to make shirts for everybody. Therefore, they have an incentive to come on my show. It's bizarre. And also, yeah, Deadfall's insisting that you play that 20.
I'm on it, man.
Yeah.
Bump.
Well, all right, okay.
Talk right now. Just keep talking. Just keep talking. Hey, Chip, how's it going? Chip, are your balls okay? Can you ever say something? We're gonna just talk right now. Just keep talking. Just keep talking.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of fun. A lot of fun here. We're having fun.
So Willie just handle this one. Handle this
I'm assuming that these are all examples of things that drive you insane. I'm just guessing, right?
So I would like to say this, Quad. Apologies to the audience if I happen to overspeak anybody. However, fuck it. I think it's great. Now that's the troll to do. So as soon as Quad starts talking, I know Quad does this thing where he's like, well, my mic is clearly louder than yours, and I'm just going to power through, and you'll give up before I will. That's not going to happen from now on.
I always get back to you. Come on, man. Give me
I know you do, but like you clearly are like, yeah, my mic's louder than yours. My sound's louder than yours.
My mic's louder than your mic. Nee.
Yeah, and you'll give up before I will. You know, that sort of thing. So yeah, I know
I do power through pretty good, don't I? I am a dick, aren't I? Aren't I?
100%. Yes, sir.
Yes, dude. 100%. Absolutely, yes, sir. All right, so Save Gordy. Come on, man. Seriously.
This is a gig. This is not an event. This is a gig.
I made friendship shirts for the event. I wanted to, I don't know, things went terrible. And then if I just said, you know what, fuck the show, everyone would have said I was too scared to do it. So I'm doing it and I'm going to take my lumps. I'm happy to have you guys on. You guys can make shit funny. John,
I'm happy to have you guys on because otherwise this would be pointless indeed.
We're trying here.
At the time I wanted to do the show, I figured the AC event was going to go off, and I figured there would be something to talk about afterwards. The AC event didn't go off. John, we've heard that you were never in contact with, or it was never really planned like you thought in the end. Is that true?
I mean, like I've stated from the
okay. So anyway, enough because now it gets serious again, and we don't care about the serious.
No.
We just like that he was like, yeah. Well, I thought the AC event was gonna happen when I scheduled this, and it didn't happen. So now there's just nothing to talk about, because the entire clusterfuck that ensued why it didn't happen is totally uninteresting, right? So I thought we'd have something to talk about, like a live event that I'm sure would have been so interesting to talk about.
Yeah, and to your point there, Quad. So Soft is going, first off, well, I thought Melton would be around. And it's like, well, that's not a good way to start off your show, like by talking about people that ain't here. Second of all, people in Spurtopia were making me to steal a Melton bit. Phil. Yeah. And then on top of that, he's like, well, actually, Blade, I thought we would have something to talk about because of AC, but that didn't happen. And in which case, and he switches, and it's like, well, which excuse was it? Is it because you were getting made fun of? Or is it because Melton didn't show up? Or is it because you're incompetent and can't host a show?
Right. All right. So we just got a couple more clips from this, and then I think then we can end the entire show for the evening. Yeah, we're only 3.5 hours in. I've got it a couple more hours in me. What about you guys? Yep. All right, cool. We'll keep rolling, rocking. What do you mean? And fuck it. How dare you guys have such bad attitudes?
I blame Softcast.
Whippings will continue until morale improves around here.
Wait, I thought Black History Month meant something else. Jesus.
That would be amazing.
Let's just make it up. Why not?
I think he lied there because I covered it before. This happened. This video happened in that window that was on the that he had to go to court for violating the restraining order. It went from whatever date it started until the day after this video, I think was how it went. So it also led me to believe that it would be included or wanted to be included what he was doing. And I think it was having the kids.
Well, let's watch the whole 4.5 hours and see if we can figure out why he wouldn't want this up.
All right, I can't take it anymore. You guys are killing me. You guys
are killing me. Yeah, I'm sure they're thinking like, no, you're killing us. You brought us on, and you're gonna show us a clip of a 4.5 hour show. You just don't know where in the show that the thing that you wanted to show us happened. Like, what the fuck is that, dude? Nobody does this. Nobody goes like, oh yeah, I know somewhere in here this is like after a 24 hour. Like, what? So what the fuck, dude? This is insane. Congratulations, Softcast. This is the most incompetent you could possibly be with the best hosts that you could possibly have. Congrats.
Well, I just love the idea that Softcast got Quad to clap. That's brilliant. Also, I've got to give a shout out to Honk. I was watching him on Saturday, and Honk is covering Joey C. I think in the Web of Spider, and I got distracted because Honk went, oh yeah, and the next timestamp is, and he reads out a timestamp, and I'm going, all right, okay. I didn't realize that Honk didn't just screen record the shit and just play videos. Like, he's actually going through YouTube, sharing a tab, and again, doing the show correctly, right? Which is getting timestamps, like Quad just said. Soft didn't even bother doing that. He was just like, fuck it.
Out of a 4.5 hour show,
exactly. Like, what the fuck?
You could not have picked like a longer show to fuck up on. If it was like a half-hour show or something, maybe like you could bomb through it and try to find it. But yeah, like a 4.5 hour show, you'll never find it. Like trying to scrub through and find some. Like, good luck. What was the plan? Just drop the needle and hope it lands on the spot you were talking about?
Yeah.
Like a 1 in a million? Good luck.
YouTube magic.
Fucker.
Yeah. Well, Rumble magic.
Rumble magic.
Yeah, we're the problem. That's right.
No, you're not. I'm the problem, but you guys are good at killing me. What the fuck you want from me, man? I tried.
Killing me softly, killing me softly.
Man, they didn't kill him.
There really is that song.
They didn't do nothing hard at him. They didn't come at him hard for all of his shit. What's he talking about?
They came soft at him, didn't they?
Yeah.
Have you ever come soft?
Well, as you get older, yeah, that's about the only time you can do it still.
Oh, God. Is that what we got to look forward to? There.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking bleak. So maybe,
58-50. All right, we'll see. I think there might be another funny clip in here.
You guys all on. I have been working on.
Stop it! Stop being so hard on yourself. Daddy wants you to try. Keep trying.
I have been working hard on a steel toe aggregate website, which other people think. People also think that is stupid. I think it's pretty cool.
Well, congratulations. What did you hit? Like 3,000 on Steel Toe Boring Show, or 2,500? Where are we at?
I don't know, like over 2,000, which is fun. I appreciate the goal reachers are cool. I think it's been fun.
You created that. That's great.
I love that Gino's trying to build it back up again. It's fantastic.
Soft.
Chance.
That is pretty bad when you got, and they're only like, so think about this. It's a 59 minutes they're in so far, and 14 of it was fucking intro. So they're like 45 minutes into a show, and they're already having to like build them back up from the failure. It's like, Jesus Christ, dude. Think about it. We're what, 3.5 hours in, and like, and
Quad, I got a point.
Not
this
a big deal.
Isn't it funny how Rocco, Carl, and Blade decided, oh, we'll start chanting soft at him? Let's not forget that 2 weekends ago in AC, Brennan was doing a live stream where they also just decided to do chants, like Franklin Sheckler, for example. Yeah, just to try and annoy Ray.
I forget the other one. Yeah, don't fuck with Ray. It was funny.
Oh,
what was the other one? I forget. I can't remember. They had another one that was pretty funny.
I don't remember what it was. But my point to that is, MLC thought that was entertainment, where somebody like Rocco, Carl, and Blade thought that's great to do at soft, whilst taking the piss out of soft.
Exactly. Deadpool, he's getting as flustered and depressed as Matt Reese was. Yeah, exactly. It's so bad that why let it get to you like that? It's like you're sitting on a podcast just fucking around. Like, who cares? But yeah, you guys are so good at killing me. It's like, what? And laugh and move on. But yeah, so if anyone wonders how Soph acts when he goes to Spurgtopia, I mean, maybe you can like catch a little glimpse of how he acts on a podcast when he should just be enjoying himself. Yeah, you can kind of picture how he acts when he goes to a Discord server. That goes for Stevie Lou. That goes for Aaron Imholt. That goes for any of these other fucking people that say they go into Discords and get mistreated. It's all it's more of an illusion or whatever. They really that they get in their own heads, or they think the world is coming after them. It's like everybody else in there is like talking shit and going ha 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 like a dork. Like you laugh to yourself when you're having these little battles in Discord, don't you, Roach?
Yeah,
or Honk.
There's times, Quad, where, as you know, I'm on mute because I'm laughing my bollocks off.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean? Like
shit.
It's just shits and giggles.
It's like Twitter. It's like being on Twitter. It's the same shit. Like, I don't understand these thin-skinned bitches. But
I enjoy the banner myself.
Yeah, it's fun. Get into the fight. If you don't understand it, then you're missing the point. It's to go in there and talk shit, to be serious sometimes, but for the most part, just to fucking bust balls. If you're not ready to go to a boys' locker room, like Victoria is, like Rachel is, like all these ladies are way more of a man than half the dudes that show up and fucking turn into bitches instantly. It's amazing.
Well, Quad, as soon as you just mentioned boys' locker rooms, I thought of Ray DeVito. So don't turn up into a Discord VC and act like
if you're under 18, don't show up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But Spurgtopia is for families.
Yeah.
Just not underage family members. Ray DeVito was in there. Let's not go there.
Let's not go there.
All right. No, okay. And I just whatever. We showed Kaz's ending earlier. You know.
Yeah.
I figured we better show good old fucking Soft Weekly's ending here too, because it's about on the same level. If not, I don't know. Maybe we'll me and you and Honk will decide who did it work. We do have a tiebreaker since there's 3 of us.
Yeah.
Right. And I've been coping as well.
Yeah.
I think people that haven't watched my Cope session videos on my channel will show a lot of the little different stuff over the years that, or over the time that Aaron's done. And I wanted John and Patrick on because those were the first two shows I found that were covering steel toe. And I DM'd them immediately. I wanted to know what they knew, what they thought. It was very exciting. John's show was maybe getting 20 views, 30 views. I'm not trying to get on anyone. And Patrick's was getting like 50, 60, you know, so they were like small channels. I didn't have any idea who Patrick was or that, you know, he had been doing it much longer than I knew. He was just a guy covering steel toe, and I was very excited.
You know, save some of this for the autobiography, Soft.
Where is Patrick? I wish he was here.
Oh, geez, I can't talk it. I'm done. All right, thank you guys so much. All right, it's been fun.
Who are these.com for all things Who Are These podcasts?
TookieSnoop.com, Hackamania.com.
Everyone knows you. You guys will be fine. Win by 2. John, when's your next show?
I think tomorrow. Tomorrow morning.
All right. Thanks for showing up, man. I appreciate Kyle and Rocco showing up as well. I'll be fine. It'll be. It was good, man.
You'll be fine.
It was funny.
Until next time, Soft.
Yeah, I'll talk to you, man.
All right.
Later.
Oh wow,
that's 28.
I did this.
Okay, so he started giving his own fucking shout outs to himself.
Yeah.
It was totally gonna ignore the other dudes, but Carl caught that and he was like, yeah, WATP.com. All right. Thanks, Soft. Bye. It's like, damn, dude. That was so bad. And then whatever, Tukey. But you guys kind of caught on there. He absolutely was not gonna let them do shout outs or fucking promo at all. That's bad.
No, that was that was a great Irish goodbye
from them or for him. Like
from him.
He was about to like give out his own promo and then just leave, right?
Yeah.
The funniest thing is, as you can see there on the bottom left, is 128.07 to 133. So there's 5 minutes after he leaves. He just sits there for 5 minutes. What did I teach you about the 5 minutes, Rochi?
Don't ever try and speak for longer than 5 minutes. I will cut you off immediately and overspeak you, you motherfucker. That's what you said to me. Honestly, Quad, I will say this. Now, Honk has already said this, that he thinks, I assume, Honk, you think that this was a better ending than the Kaz show, right? Tosspot?
Boy, I gotta tell you, I mean, people are commenting on how I end my show with the mic drop, and we're just gone. Don't say nothing. So I'm kind of liking this one better than Kaz's.
Right. Okay. So I will say I am a fan of a show ending with either everybody's on the screen at the same time, or everyone's on the screen at the same time and it ends. Rather than this, which is, okay, everyone's dropped off one by one, like Deadfall said, he hit the panic button, he's left, and he hasn't even hit end stream.
You see the tickers going? Yeah. It's so, okay, so that's the thing with StreamYards. If the person that's running the StreamYards leaves the studio, it'll die after 5 minutes. So that's what happened. He just left his studio and it's just sitting there for 5 minutes. So beautiful outro by Soft Weekly.
Nice.
You can see the time still running.
That probably helped with his watch hour time, some extra 5 minutes.
I don't think anyone was watching at that point, Honk. Honestly, I think everybody had left.
I must admit, Quad, at that point, I was busy doing other stuff. And I wasn't paying attention. I had my Bluetooth earphones in. Wasn't paying attention to my phone. However, yes, that's very true. However, I was like, what the hell? I didn't even realize that the show had ended. But of course, there's no audio or anything. And it's just that 5 minutes of video. So like, I just hear nothing in my ears. And I'm like, what the hell's happened? I thought my earphones had died and shit. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah, because if it ends, then it moves on to something else. But yeah, that was a genius. Absolutely brilliant, mate. Indeed.
Well, I will say this. So I do think that Soft is a better host of a show than Tosspot. However, yeah, only because, again, I'm going off on who they had as guests. And there's no disrespect to Turbs or Mr. Ian Hawke or Victoria, by the way. It's just that I found Rocco as Gino and Carl and even Blade, funny enough, more entertaining for that show while I was watching it. Bearing in mind, the other show we're covering, I was currently on the show, so maybe, that's slightly different. Also, the end of the show, I have to tell you, I was laughing harder and more at the fact that Kaz just ended the stream mid-Turbs McGurk sentence than I was.
Yeah, that was pretty funny, actually.
That was great. That was great.
You know?
Yeah, because the weirdest thing is he's just sitting there listening to him. I don't know. Was he trying to pull my bit or some shit? Like, I don't really understand.
No, that wasn't intended. I mean, yeah, he had no idea.
Dude, honestly, I really do feel like going over a bunch of more of this stuff, but where you want, I guess. And I mean,
well, I will say this. Continue. I'll do a hard out. It's now like 6 minutes to 5 in the morning. I know.
No. I will end it. I do have stuff that I want to cover that I worry that other people will cover if I don't.
Yeah,
but
you got 2 days.
Yeah, so we'll just end it here. But I'll tell you, I kind of am thinking otherwise, but we'll end it. Honk.
You know what?
Honk is here. There we go.
Yeah.
Honk.
You know where you can find me, damn it. Honk's House 666 Twitter, at Honk the Clown on YouTube, and of course we'll be back here Wednesday night.
Absolutely. Equal. There we go. Equal, of course, always over there. Pint Double Pint. And what do you got? You got a show tomorrow, don't you?
Yeah, I've also realised now it's 5 to 5 in the morning. I've got to go off into town and do some shopping tomorrow too. So I'm going to be pretty fucked. But yeah, show tomorrow. Chewing the shit. This is going to be bollocks. Me and Ickle covering a little bit of Joey C and some other British shit. So yeah, tune in if you're interested. If not, don't bother.
I
mean, you didn't. Wait a minute. You didn't. What is it? Sunday at 2:00? I don't even fucking know.
Yes, 2:00.
I had to fight my whole life. I could beat you up even if you had 1,000 knives. Even if you had infinity knives, I would punch you up into the air like a kite. I bet you sleep with the night light, cause you're scared of the dark, cause you stink like a fart. Well, I light your fart on fire with my rounds. You think I won't? I do it all the time. I bet I got more money than Jay-Z. Compared to me, Jay-Z is lazy. Plus Beyonce thinks that I'm cute. It's okay, Beyonce, I think you're cute too. I made out with so many girls. Made out with every girl in the world. I might look small, but I'm not. I don't care if you're big, I'll fight you. Well, I do know that I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stats, I bet you that she calls. Cause I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stats, I bet you that she calls.